Yeah.
Sure.
All right. Welcome, chat. This is Rifts of Corinthia episode 6. These guys have just completed their first D rank dungeon. Hopefully, everything went well, and they can just go back, turn it in, and get their upgrade
What do you mean
on their
hopefully?
license.
What do you mean, hopefully?
Hopefully.
Hmm.
These guys, after a bit of a traumatic event where Evangeline was swallowed, and they had to break Evangeline out of a very weird slime-like troll, they activated and encountered a kind of anomaly within Evangeline's powers.
Hala got knocked out.
Hala had a severe reaction to that
An
trauma,
allergic reaction.
and Oko tasted something a bit spicy.
Listen,
Why is this so spicy?
it was
Mhm.
spicy.
Ryu then proceeded to set them down and set up camp in a flash, and they have long rested. The morning comes. It is about 2 days trip back to their training dorm, where the D rank adventurer exams and licensing was taking place. They are under about a week's time limit, but seeing as the group rushed ahead, they do have some leeway until the licensing exam was to be finished.
Damn the
Yeah,
leeway. Let's just go hand in that crystal.
Yeah,
Speaking
let's
of,
it's
just
up to you,
go.
boys.
are we able to like watch the crystal ourselves? Is that how that works?
You've never tried interacting with it?
May I? Who
Yeah?
who has the crystal?
Evangeline had it. Evangeline was
Um,
the last out.
Hala goes over to Evangeline and asks to see the crystal.
Evangeline puts the crystal in Allah's hand.
Um, does it have like a button on it? Like, describe the crystal.
So
Blood
this
off.
particular crystal is a diamond-shaped emerald,
Mhm.
and it's got like 4 silver caps. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 silver caps on each edge. As you're holding it in your hand, you can feel the mana surging through it. That's about it. It's
If
about
I-
the size of your palm.
If I like, am I able to like envision the scene in my mind if I concentrate on it?
Which particular scene?
Just like any scene. I want to see if that works.
So you hold the crystal in your hand and you focus on it. You try to envision. We'll pick one at random. You try to envision the scene of Oko, the fire, starting to appear in the woods.
Sure.
Nothing happens.
I look around at everyone else, asking, "Does anyone know how to use one of these?"
Ryu looks at Oko.
Evangeline's still shook from what has happened.
I mean,
Says nothing.
at this point, we were just told to return it, not to even make sure that it works.
Fair, I guess. Sure. I'm just still very confused about what happened near the end with that other troll. Was it the smaller one?
Yeah.
Shouldn't
So
have been able to leave.
The one that ran away?
It
You'll-
could just be a matter of luck that the rift got cleared as he tried to leave.
I guess so. Okay. Sure. Hala is going to like try different things. Nothing like too intense. He doesn't want to break the crystal.
Yeah.
But maybe just like try willing it to project in his hand and stuff as they're traveling.
all right. Roll me an Arcana check, Hala.
Sure. Where's his dice? There we go. That is 13 plus 6. 19.
19. Along it would take you about 1.5 days, but eventually you do get something out of it. But we'll cut back to that in a second.
Okay.
So if you guys are making your way straight back to the training center,
Mm.
who's in the lead? Who's leading this journey? If Hala is busy,
Yeah, I was gonna say Hala would be, but if he's doing that, then he's
I
not.
can,
Yeah.
you can do it.
Mm.
all right,
Great.
yeah. So you guys are leaving the. You do confirm that the rift is closed, so it did not break and like warp the area, or it shouldn't have let the creatures out. But
Mm-hmm.
things happen.
Well, we don't know, but okay.
We don't.
Yeah. Okay, Radu, give me a survival check there. Let's see how you do.
Just
Just survive. I'll try, man. Don't know if we'll make it
So
back
we all
home.
do, man. So we all do, man.
Counter one troll, kill us all.
Mm. That one troll pops up. It's the powerful one. It's actually the boss. We didn't actually fight the boss.
Yeah, most likely. Survival, right?
the
Survival.
thing is, whatever happened with that small troll, we actually can't do anything about it.
17.
That's true. It's just
So-
whatever
17?
information we can get about it.
Exactly.
On your way back, you managed to pretty much effectively retrace the path you came through. Yeah, it's a pretty much uneventful journey. And roughly, you're about half a day's trip away from the town or the training dorms. Hala, you've been trying various things. You've injected your own mana into it, it's bounced it off. You've tried twisting it, turning it, touching it in different combinations.
Interesting.
Mhm.
Nothing
Peculiar.
seems to be working
Interesting.
until
Peculiar, even.
you
Peculiar.
take it and you kind of, on accident, you like fumble a little.
Mhm.
And it touches your necklace with the different phases of the moon on it. And
Okay.
as it does, you see a flash of energy. It's not your energy; it's more like a silvery energy, like arc through it, through this crystal, as it
Mhm.
touches your necklace. And it's like a computer screen pop-up. A window opens
Oh.
on top of the crystal, and magic formula just starts scrolling. This is roughly a half a hand's worth of window. It looks like parchment, and you're just seeing magic formula scrolling through this crystal.
Hala stops, says, "Oh," and looks around at everyone else.
Can Oko look?
Yeah, Oko.
Arcana check, because
It's pretty noticeable. It's like a lightsaber lighting up out of nowhere.
Mhm.
yeah, Oko writes like
Yeah.
magic formula all day.
Go for it.
Arcana. Oh, that's 24.
Yeah. So it happened quickly. Oko missed like the beginning parts of it,
Mhm.
but he rushed over there, and he's able to. It is scrolling fast, but Oko's like scanning important parts.
Mhm.
Okay, not important, important. From what you can tell, this is a lot of illusion, enchantment, and conjuration magic formulas that are just scrolling around this crystal. And it gets to a point where the last formula is very evident to you. It's a counter that just keeps track of like sentient beings in the rift at any given point. The last count was set at 35.
At the current?
Sorry, 34.
And
That's it.
current?
It's like the code executes and ends
Okay,
on that last formula.
okay. So
But
Oko
this
will
is-
convey all of this. But
Maybe
what this is making me think is, what if this rift was fake?
might be fake, or it might be that the illusion magic in the crystal is just there to be able to record things.
True.
And that count
That
might have
too.
just been the count we needed to hit for it to mark us on a grade.
Could be.
Maybe.
You
I don't know.
are aware that rifts, man-made rifts, feel slightly different when you enter compared to normal rifts.
Yeah, but then again, we wouldn't know what a normal rift feels like.
This
That
would have been
is
a
true.
normal rift, wouldn't
Yeah.
it? Like, would this one not
Yeah.
have felt different from the training ones?
It did.
No,
It did.
it did, but that's assuming because it's real and
Oh,
the
Yeah.
okay,
training
okay.
ones were training ones.
Okay,
We are yet to know what a normal one would feel like.
that's
That
fair.
is true.
But I mean, I just did this to try and rewatch it. I don't know if we have any speculation on that information, but
Mm,
And
okay.
as the formulas came to an end, the window closed again.
Hala just shakes his head slowly and hands the crystal back to Evangeline. On
All right.
handing the crystal back to Evangeline, he takes out like a page from his bag and draws the symbol he saw on his hand, minus the crescent,
Yeah.
and shows it to her and asks, Evangeline, what does this symbol mean to you?
Do I know? Must I do a check for it?
Give me a history check.
A history check.
Actually, scratch that. He does draw it with the crescent.
Oh, with the crescent? Okay.
Still a history.
Still a history, yeah.
That is a 7.
You're not exactly sure what the crescent means, but you do know that the symbol Hala is showing you is the same one on the egg, and Annabeth told you, it was 3 or 4 years ago now, that it was some type of seal.
So I'm going to then tell this information to Hala and say that I don't know what the crescent is, but the actual rest of the symbol is a seal that you can also see on my egg.
Interesting. Okay.
He's trying hard to think. You're
No,
not
no,
going
no.
to deduce it. You're not going to deduce it.
If it's sealed, his line of thinking currently is that. Never mind. He can't. I can't say
Allah
it.
is
because
wishing he was Emrys right now.
Oh yeah, he is. Oh, big time, man. Big time.
Just explodes. Just
Okay.
exploding.
Thank
There
you.
is Evangeline, when you said it was the same as the egg, did you pull out the egg?
Yes.
So you do notice the difference between the two seals is that Evangeline's seal, the centermost mark, is faintly glowing red in and out.
Hala, with the same hand that the mark showed up on his one, places his hand like roughly lining up with that seal, seeing if there's any kind of reaction.
Your hand feels a bit tingly, but other than that, no.
Okay.
Alien.
No,
Ooh.
ghosts, they're haunting me.
It's a ghost.
This is
Who
happening.
knows?
Well, all
It's a
this
mystery.
is, I've just got to look at Ryu and be like, what do you think is going on with that rift?
Wait, man, bro.
Ryu's just gonna do it like this, and as he does this out of his fingers, the light's gonna shoot out.
And just
Then his eyes are gonna change to like squirrely marks. He's like, I have no idea.
So confusing. But hey, we may as well just get this over with.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Continues walking.
Yeah, push forward.
All right. You guys have half a day's trip left. If nothing else, you can go ahead and reach.
let's do it.
Okay. As you guys come back to the training town, give me 1 second. I don't know why this isn't open. There we go. Okay. As you guys come back to the training ground, you do see that the atmosphere is a little more somber than when you guys left. There's a lot less people right now. So out of the 38 or so, you spot maybe 10. The others could be resting, or they could have attempted their own dungeons you're not too familiar with.
Oh, boy.
As you'll round one of the corners, you see that the set of dorms to the right of the admin building has been completely destroyed.
Oh,
Like, burnt to the ground. Well, it could have
Burnt to
been
the ground?
burnt, it could have been smashed. It's just that set of dorms is gone.
is it like still burning or?
No, it's very much just wreckage. Maybe a day old.
Is there anyone around that looks
I
like
mean,
one of
Oko
the
will
staff
just
members?
go towards the admin building.
Currently, no one around. The admin building doors are open.
Yeah, I'll
no,
go
he doesn't
towards the
see.
admin building.
If he doesn't see anyone, he'd follow Oko. Yeah.
All right. As you guys enter the admin building, there is a receptionist there that you can talk to. He pulls out or is busy reading like through a checklist and
What's
looks
his
up.
what's his name? Black.
His name's Jace.
Oh. What's he wearing? What's he look like?
Is he blue?
He's a blue half orc with the tusks. And it's like, yes, hi, can I help you?
There he is. There he is, boys. And now we
I
kill him.
talk to this one. I
And
should
now
have
we
talked to
kill
this
him.
one. Go ahead, Oko.
And now we kill him for Hala.
Oh, go ahead, Oko.
Hi, what happened to the dorms?
Yes, you guys were the... I'm sorry, your party doesn't have a name yet. You guys were headed to the troll dungeon, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Oh, right. Okay. So I believe Hector wanted to see
don't
your
worry about
party
it.
upon your return. If you could make your way up there, I believe he has information for you.
Sure. I'll
Oh,
look
right.
back at everyone to confirm.
But what about the?
Yeah.
Did he say anything about the building?
No, I believe Hector said as soon as you guys came to just, send you guys up there.
Okay. Hala nods and yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
go to
All
see
right.
Hector.
Follows along.
Good luck, and sends you along your way.
Hala gives him a weird look. like slightly confused, slightly like untrustworthy.
Completely blank. The good luck was... It almost seemed like hardwired
Oh,
into
okay.
his
Okay.
speech.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, you guys head up the stairs. You pass no one else on like the second landing. You enter the same room you were in previously when, Evangeline and Hala were in previously
Ah.
when they were being questioned.
Mm.
You see Hector standing there just pacing back and forth. His axe is missing.
Oh.
The axe he kept on his back looked slightly too small for his frame, but he always had it on him. And Layla's nowhere in sight.
Oh, no.
Hala gives like, is there a door? He'll give like a light knock on the door.
Yeah, the door's like partly open. You give a knock. Hector turns like, you guys, all right? Yeah, come in.
Hala is now
Take a seat.
more concerned that he was actually unaware that we walked up to the door, and is very confused now and is walking into the room looking very concerned.
Take a seat. No, not y'all. I'll be there in a second. Just sit down here. As you see, as he turns, there's a earpiece hooked onto his ear.
We have
And
earpieces
he-
in this world?
Taps it and removes it, and you see it like fold into each other, so it's just like a crystal now. And just puts it in his pocket.
Magic
Sorry
trick.
about that. There have been.
Sorry, have you never cast a spell, Hala?
I don't know, man. I only know Eldritch
Well,
Blast.
you literally use the sending every night.
That's sending, not an earpiece.
Yes!
That's sending, not
probably using
earpiece.
sending in some way.
I'm sorry, that was out of character. Shush yourself.
What do you mean?
I don't know
also
what
out of
earpiece
I'm
is as well.
talking to Hala!
Mm-mm.
Hala, how could you, man?
Mm-mm. It's the boys. Who's... Oh, Beanbag.
No!
Hey, Beanbag, how's it going, man?
Yeah.
Yo, Ben, what's up, dude?
Yeah, Hala goes and sits down.
It's
Still
the
looking very
boys and
concerned.
Hey.
Yeah, I'll just go sit.
All right, Evangeline.
Yeah, Evangeline's just gonna do what Evangeline does, which is
Oh no.
meditate,
Okay.
and or
Oh no.
Oh what? Oh what?
Oh, what?
Oh what?
Allah.
No,
Oh.
no, leave me alone, 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 leave me
As
alone,
Evangeline moves into Halal's
Allah.
personal space.
leave me alone.
Oh,
Hala gives
Allah.
a very wary look at Evangeline.
Evangeline does not know what that means.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Evangeline is creeping up into your personal space.
Upon seeing this, Hala looks very pointedly at Evangeline and says yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. You didn't ask yes, you just said yes. So I
No,
say yes.
he said
back.
yes in like a questioning way.
Evangeline doesn't understand that.
Evangeline just repeats it, yes.
Do you need something? You can take a seat, and then he points at like the seat next to him.
Is there an empty
Eventually,
seat next
takes
to
a
him?
seat.
I mean, sit down onto the seat. Do not take it.
Brilliant. Evangelina's gonna sit down.
Okay.
Okay.
And say nothing.
Hector paces and then stops in front of you guys and is like, "Well, for starters, well done on returning alive. Was the troll dungeon a success? Were there any issues?"
There was
there
How
a
you
was
does
one
that
troll that
exactly?
looked like it got out, a little one, but other than that,
Ah.
everything went fine.
and then Hala points at Evangeline and motions for the crystal.
Ryu points at Evangeline and says Evangeline got eaten.
Almost
Eaton, are you okay, Evangeline?
absorbed, more like.
Evangeline looks at herself and she says, "Well, I guess I am fine."
As long as you're returned alive. The Oko, you said, oh well, the crystal will tell us what
Mhm.
happened. We'll get to that in a
Evangeline has
second.
it.
Well, did the dungeon break
Did I
or
not?
close?
Yes.
Has it
We think
expanded?
it.
Has the area
No, Rift
changed at
is
all?
closed.
We're pretty sure it's closed.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay,
I
that's
mean,
good.
like we camped outside and it was closed.
Well, depends on what you define as area changing. If someone leaving it counts as area
Uh,
changing.
no, that's usually called a break, but
It's not when they
uh,
run away.
I mean,
that
for what it's worth, I do have some samples that you may want to take a look at, but I
I
need to research them first.
of course, no problem. I think that would help us a bit. We'll
Sure.
get to that. So essentially, when a rift breaks, if it was a area rift, the area would change. If it was a monster rift, the monsters would come out and cause havoc. To have a single monster escape is a little weird, but then again, nothing seems
It
to be
looked
going
kind of like this other
right.
weird troll threw him out.
Looks like he
Although
ran
it
out.
could have been because we solved the rift objective. There was a lot of moving parts that happened when he escaped.
Yeah,
Because
sounds like a rift.
there were two trolls in particular that looked suspect, and as one died, the little guy got out. So
Oh wow. Okay, all right. One issue at a time. I do
Um,
have to inform you guys of two things. One, we've lost an entire team of trainees. Those that went
wait,
to
which team?
Lost as in lost or as in lost as in dead?
Hala.
lost as in dead. The Hellhound dungeon has broken. The team that went into the Hellhound dungeon, surprise, surprise, demonic Hydra showed up, and
I was just like,
yes,
surprise, surprise! You're
S
dead!
two S-ranked adventurers were then dispatched. The
Oh.
issue was cleaned up. There is no longer a demonic Hydra, but yeah, we lost an entire group of 5 trainees.
What happened to the dorm rooms?
We were attacked by a dragon. My axe is currently
Ryu looks at Oko.
my axe is currently lodged in its leg. Communication was attempted, but it seemed to be in a rage,
Is that
such
this
as
Dark
such
worry.
as white dragons are. They are the most vicious, but
how often do dragons come past here?
apparently a rift broke somewhere.
Mm,
Dragons are not a common
A rift
dragonborn
with
do appear
dragons?
from time to time. That's what we're suspecting.
Out of curiosity, what
A
rank would
adult,
that be?
an adult white dragon, considered to be the most savage, but not really the strongest. A rank,
mm.
lower A rank,
No,
but A rank.
no, I'd win. I'd win.
You see a sigh. Yes, I have no doubt you would eventually win, Evangeline.
Mhm.
Layla has departed to investigate this scenario.
Did we lose anyone in the dorms?
Some injuries, no fatalities, thankfully. But a couple people have chosen to resign from the D rank exams because of it.
Hmm.
Just they're fine with doing the smaller, more humanitarian missions than purposefully entering the rifts.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's been a rough about 4 days.
4 days?
So I'm
Oh, yes, 2 days ago, 2 days to come. Sorry.
I am immensely glad that y'all have returned alive and safe. Um, tell me about your experiences. Is this something you would like to continue doing? Are you fine walking this
I
path of
mean,
adventuring?
what choice do I have?
Same. I'm
That
fine
is
with it.
fair.
I mean, it's gonna make me stronger, so.
I like to
Tell
fight.
me tell me a little of your goals individually. If I understand there are things you can't talk about, but let's start with you, Evangeline. What is your goal?
Evangeline's goal. Oh my god, I think I forgot. Give me a second!
Go for it.
Let me cook! Let me cook!
I think it was either the return or the discovery of your memories, one of the two.
It was. I think it was the return because I think.
The fact that they forgot that is very poetic.
Yeah, no, it is. It is.
Evangeline has insomnia.
Yeah.
Insomnia?
No, not insomnia.
Alzheimer's?
Amnesia.
Oh, amnesia.
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 It takes
And she has
Evangeline a little
insomnia.
bit.
Technically, she has insomnia, but she does only need to worry about sleep.
It takes Evangeline a little bit. Probably the hardest question you've been asked so far.
Evangeline's brain is
Mm.
cooking.
Does Evangeline
Does
have
she?
a physical brain?
Does Evangeline have a brain?
I think
Someone
that's a
crack it
question
open
for
and
you.
find out.
I think that's a question for you, kid.
Oko. I'm
Welcome.
gonna need you to crack open my head.
You're just sniffing his white powder, man. You just
You see Hector looking very perplexed.
This is Oko's reaction.
Yeah, nope, nothing.
Nothing?
Same. Nothing.
Oko's
Absolutely
just
nothing.
gonna like reach out and like tap Evangeline on the shoulder and like just go back to his thoughts.
It's okay, Evangeline. To
Okay.
return to where you came from is a wise goal. I have heard some reports that Annabeth has submitted to the guild, and we understand your situation to an extent. She found you asleep for a little while, for some time, and then you woke up and traveled with her for a bit before she sent you here.
Indeed.
Mr. Bladin.
Blethen.
Bledin.
Bloody bunch of you, bloody fuck you, bloody bitch.
What is your goal, Mr. Bledin?
In like the most blunt way possible, he just looks him in the eye and says, "I'm looking for someone." That's it.
Give me 1 second. I heard things move back here.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh,
I found the someone I'm looking for. I'm in your house, Shiv. I'm behind you.
No, you're right there,
Ultra
Tim. You're in front of
Instinct
you.
theme starts.
No, I don't know what you're talking about, man. I'm gone.
That's your head, Tim. We can see the lines.
Hold on, hold on!
We can
We're
see your
gone.
head, Tim.
We're gone.
We can see your eyes, Tim.
We're gone.
You're right there.
We're gone. Hold on. I got a better one. Oh, he's back. Never mind.
Sorry about that, chat. Some people just came back.
No, that's not good.
Yeah. Where were we? Oh, right. Well, the guild has information sources, so feel free to make use of them, Mr. Bledin.
I'm hoping to.
Are you?
If there's anything we could help you with specifically, feel free to ask.
Sure.
Mr. Penn, what would you like to accomplish along this path?
Well, I can tell you something that you could potentially help me with,
Sure.
and that's a scroll of teleport.
Tough magic to get a hold of.
Indeed, it is.
I will send a message back home and see if our patriarch has one in the vault.
I'm more than willing to pay and come
It
up with
would-
the money if need be.
It would have to be more of a favor than payment. To be honest, money for us is a bit.
Be that as it may.
I will definitely send a message and see if I can help you out with that. Mr.
Oko just
Orvis,
bow to him.
Mr. Orvis, you were sent here with expectations to just, train and get stronger, I
Train and
believe.
Get stronger, yes.
Is that something you want to do, or is that something being forced onto you?
Train and get stronger is what I want to do.
All right, I'm sure he'll be very proud. Okay, let's
and
take a
then-
look at that crystal.
Hala kind of like sits back a little and looks at Hector and says, "What about you, Hector? What is your goals right now?"
My goal right now is to finish the training camp and go get my axe back. I have a rough idea. I'm still bonded to it. I know roughly where it is. I need to assemble. I'll take 2 guys from the clan and go get it
Clan?
back.
Which
The
clan?
Crowley clan. House Crowley.
Oh, I see.
I mean, we available.
Right now it is in the Aether High Magic region. I don't know if you guys are strong enough yet.
If we not, we not.
We could be.
I will tell you what. I'll think about it. I will think about it. Evangeline, Hector
Yeah.
holds a hand out for the crystal.
Evangeline puts the crystal in Hector's hand.
Interesting. This came out of a D-class rift?
Is
Huh.
that not what it's
Indeed.
supposed to look like?
It looks a little bigger, not gonna lie. Possibly C-class, but I mean, you guys finished
So
it,
it's
so
above
hey,
average.
it's above average. Hector gives a knowing smirk and just turns, pulls out a little, so it looks like the top of a blender.
Blidden?
Blended. It looks like the top of a blender. Hector places the crystal on top of it. You see the crystal spin once, spin backwards, sink in a little, and then the top of it, that little display window pops up, and it's just much more comprehensible right now. It's a list of numbers and statistics. How many trolls you guys killed? You all killed 29. How many variants there were? There were 3 variants. How many of the variants you guys killed? You all killed 2.
Yeah.
Then there's a small portion at the end of that is completely illegible. It is just symbols. Hector, you see Hector squint down. That That is weird.
Is that
Your
supposed to say something?
It looks like your rift was on the verge of mutating, but you all got there fast enough to stop it, I guess.
Hmm.
This this is an error. This is a
It's a
magic
glitch
we
in the
cannot detect
matrix.
with current technology.
I mean, it is
So
possible that we did mess up inside there. We
I
burned
did.
down a forest. Or I burned down the forest.
We all chose to go with that
You
plan.
see Oko smile.
We came to the consensus that me burning down the forest would be a good idea.
The quickest way.
I'm very partial to the bronze over brain approach myself.
There was some brains in it.
No. Of
Sure.
course there was, but I mean,
Sure.
you sneak around. Apparently, how one of my compatriots likes to put it, you sneak around, you spend a week, you dig around in the dirt, and you figure out what's going on. But that takes too much time. I go in axe swinging.
Although sometimes when you do that, you lose your axe. And he gives him a look.
Hmm. You know what? You're right. You're right.
What is that last line supposed to say?
No idea. The information follows a general course, but every now and then there'll be what I am noticing missing here is a reward for the rift.
Hey now.
Usually you pick up items or something from inside the rift. It's supposed to exit with you in most cases.
Maybe it was that troll who took it.
It could be.
Also, about that last line, I don't know if what I did earlier might have interfered with it, and he describes what happened with the necklace.
While Hala is describing that, Oko will just go up and Mage Hand will just make a note of that arid extract.
All right. Give me.
Arcana?
Oh yeah. With no, just a roll with your spellcasting mod.
Okay.
Um, if it's okay with you, Mr. Bledden, could I take a look at your necklace 1 second?
17, dear.
17. Copies it fairly accurately.
Okay.
Just make a note of that.
Fairly
Troll
accurate.
Rift error message.
He says sure, but he doesn't take it off. He just like holds it out for him.
Hector looks down, squints a little. Okay. Moon related. So this is religion based, correct?
Yes.
Hmm. I don't know why it would have the reaction it did. So how? Oh god, I don't even know the first thing about how this works. Some energy somewhere is channeled into the crystals, and that's how we get the information you see. The mages in Veltara created this device, and he holds up the top half of the blender device.
Will we get something like? Is this something that's linked to all rifts, or is it just for testers?
The crystals are linked to all Rift. It's how the guild assigns payment and monetary compensation, which
Are
you
we
will receive.
are we able to get one of those? And he points at the blender thingy.
Bleeding?
It is currently controlled by the guild. There aren't too many in use.
Mm,
Um, I don't know if you'd be able to get one. I couldn't get one. This is on loan because of the training camp.
I see.
Um,
Could Oko
but
build us one?
maybe you guys could figure it out. Or if you have any contact with the Veiltara Magic Tower, maybe you could persuade them to build you one.
I mean, the most Oko would say is he knows for a fact there's a person alive who can build us one, but he doesn't know where to find them.
Sad.
Indeed, it's one of the issues. People in this world like to, especially the strong ones. We have our quirks. He smiles as if blatantly ignoring that it refers to himself as well.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we
In
will.
Oko's mind, he's perfectly normal.
Makes sense.
Yes, Evangeline, we see.
Oh my god, is that the post on the playground Instagram?
Oh my
Oh my
God, it
goodness!
is.
Is that an Evangelion reference?
Oh,
Oh
I
no.
think I'm going to make an Evangelion reference.
Please do not make an Evangelion reference.
please. The last thing we need is a A1 discussion in the chat.
Oh, at
Oh
underscore
no.
underscore the playground underscore on Instagram.
Let me just put something in the chat.
Oh no. Okay. Hector says, "Well, you all must be tired. Return and rest. Jace will contact you once the crystal has been processed and your payment is ready."
One more thing before we leave, and then Hala
Sure.
pulls out that page from earlier, the one where he drew the symbol.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
Does this mean anything to you?
Well, I see elements of your religion. Your
Mhm.
it's the same as your necklace. At least one
Mhm.
of the phases is. Um, the symbol on top. I have seen it before. It was in a book. I tore it up and used it for firewood.
Hala puts his head in his hands.
Uh,
Just like that.
Yep, just like that.
Tell you what, I will make a copy of this and give it to Layla. How's about that?
That would be great. In fact, you can.
The moment I started talking about Evangelion, we got 8 viewers. I'm just going to say
No.
No, no, no.
Welcome, welcome.
Welcome,
Oh,
viewers.
no.
If you joined for the Evangelion references, we'll do that later.
Or not at all.
Or never.
not at all. Or
You know, we
never.
can never do that.
Never is an option that's very much available.
Definitely true.
I like that option.
Yep.
Mhm.
It exists.
that. It's a good option.
It's a great option, actually. It's the
It's
best
fantastic
option.
It's a fantastic option.
All right.
Hala says you can have the page.
Oh, okay. If you're sure. Yeah. Just please be on your guard, and until the end of the training camp, which is in about 3 days or so, just make sure you know more or less if you would like to continue along this dangerous journey.
Has there been any updates about the unlocked doors that shouldn't have been unlocked?
Apparently, all the enchantments, according to what Layla said, suffered some kind of resonance with the essence crystals we had. The fire and darkness essence crystals, of which the fire crystal is now non-responsive.
Where did you get those from?
Those
do
were
you,
from B rank rifts.
Hector, do you have the fire crystal by any chance?
Do we still have it?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, we have it. It's basically a husk right now.
Can I have a look at it?
Sure. I will arrange
do
something
have-
for you.
Thank you.
Oko does have some very strong fire on him at the moment, and so does Evangeline, although I'm
I
scared of
believe
that
he
one.
licked it.
Is
so-
Hala saying this out loud?
No. This is to me. This is to me.
Oh,
This is to me.
okay.
Jesus. Hala's tone of voice is so depressing compared to like every other character I've played. I just like distinguish between them. like the difference between me speaking as Hala and Seraphine are like night and day.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. We know. We
No
know.
one knows who Seraphine is,
The
man.
boss.
Seraphine, is that a League of Legends reference?
Hey.
No!
No.
It's a
Oh,
League of Legends
no.
reference.
It is not.
It is.
So, chat, we also do
Oh.
league content. Feel free to look at the
no,
box for
no,
that.
don't watch the lead content, chat. Don't.
Well, only
You
watch the
better,
ones.
chat.
Only watch the ones with
You're
like
better
Cat
than
King.
this, chat. Don't.
You have a life. Use it well. Don't watch us
Yes,
play
use
League.
it well, chat.
No, watch us play.
Don't
Don't
do
play
what we
League.
just did.
Don't
Don't
play
play
League.
League, watch
us
League.
play League.
No.
Watch us play League, but don't play League.
Stay far away from anything. with
I've
the
just
word
found out that I can sink more money into League.
Ah,
You see what it
for
does?
Alright.
free,
Do you see what it does to you, chat?
This
Do you
is
see
for
what it
free,
does to you?
Kyun, because you already have Prime.
moving
I
on,
mean,
chat. You came
sorry.
here for a D&D stream. We won't plug our league content.
That's
No.
for after the stream.
That's for after the stream.
When we convince Rank Play Cat King to play with us. Anyway.
Who's that?
Anyway, yeah, Hector ushers you guys out and just again implores you to really think on your path.
Mhm.
All right, you guys are essentially in free time. If there's anything you'd like to do for the day, you have a full day ahead of you.
Hala doesn't have anything to do for the next 3 days. He's just gonna continue to do his usual
Oh,
routine,
oh,
eating.
And eventually he's going to do her usual routine of following
going to
Hala.
go
Is that a usual
to
routine?
his room.
It is.
It's
Okay.
become the
Because he has a lot of things to write notes about.
All right. About half a day passes. Does anyone want to do anything? Look at
Mm,
anything?
well,
Train
what I
anything?
want to examine is I want to examine the initial sample of the troll DM.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Give me an
Arcana or nature or
Uh, I'm
investigation?
I'm gonna need an investigation check, an Arcana check, and a medicine check. All three.
Okay, okay. So investigation first.
Yeah.
Oh, natty 26.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Then Arcana next. 23.
Yeah.
17 plus 6. And then you said medicine DM?
Yeah.
Medicine is dirty 20.
So while innate to the troll fingers themselves, the trolls themselves, the regrowth properties that they have are magical effects.
Mhm.
Now, because it's an innate magical effect, it doesn't really operate the same way spells do. But you could interfere with the samples you have. You
Maybe
find
if I
that
can maybe if I can trick it into thinking it's still alive.
to that end, it's kind of like trying to knit itself back together,
Mhm,
but
mhm.
it's failing every attempt. So
Yeah,
the
because
part
it has
you
nowhere
have,
to go.
yes, the part you have is still functioning, although you're not 100% sure how.
Okay, so I will use prestidigitation to because I have two of the fingers, right?
Yeah,
So I'll take one of the finger, I'll cut it up into four sections, and I'll
yeah.
use prestidigitation to just preserve each one.
Okay.
Airtight, nothing can get to it, just preserved.
You're gonna need one vial for each section.
Yeah, Oko has vials.
He does. He does.
Yeah, Oko has vials. Yeah, so Oko will just preserve each one, and then he'll keep the other finger just on him.
Intact.
Yeah, he'll keep the finger on him, he'll keep one of the preserved samples on him, and then he'll keep the rest in his bag in his room.
Roll me a d20 with your spellcasting mod.
D20 with the casting mod. That is 18 plus 7. No, 3. So
So
17.
out of all the samples that you've broken the one finger up into, one of them sort of like turns to ash or like decays and fizzles away.
Can I make an arcana check on the decayed finger?
Sure. This is one of the fingers that you cut out.
Mm-hmm.
The one part of it
Yeah,
decayed
one
into
quarter
ash.
of one finger.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. 19.
It looks like it was the supply of magic to it was cut off.
Mm, interesting.
The other pieces you have, yeah, it looks like they're trying to do the same thing. They're trying to knit themselves together but failing with no source.
What if I just freeze them?
What if?
How am I going to keep them frozen?
While Oko's thinking on that, we'll cut
Yeah,
over
no, Oko has to
to
think.
Hala. What are you up to?
What time is it?
Roughly 7 p.m.
PM?
Yeah.
He would have been like waking up from a nap, or well, his sleep in the middle of the day.
As Hala gets up, you just see Evangeline floating past the window.
Hmm.
I feel like the fucking it's Johnny meme. I'm just like there.
Hala just sits on the bed for a little bit, nods to himself. He begins walking towards the library to like
Okay.
get information on that symbol, and then just feels tired as he's going towards there, shakes his head, and just heads to go get something to eat.
As you're walking, you bump into one of the people just randomly passing through. You notice it's the woman you turned yourself into that one night you were running away from
Oh,
Oko's room. She just looks at you, nods, but like a little shaky, and just hurries on her way.
like shaky after seeing me, or shaking from where she came from?
Just in general, she looks scared.
Hala, as she's walking away, asks, "Is everything okay?"
The dragon ate a friend of mine when it attacked.
Oh,
No one else saw it.
didn't you? Why didn't you say anything?
I'm too scared to.
Scared of what?
There were. You weren't here when it happened. There were people controlling it?
People controlling it? I'm sorry. And then Hala looks around, saying, "Do you want to say this somewhere else?"
Yes, please.
Oh no.
Lead the way.
Evangeline follows.
Um,
Sneaky.
She walks off to the side down a one of the pathways that leads to another like the side set of dorms.
A dark
So
alley?
there's dorms, a dark alley.
The same one I dropped to from the roof.
No, actually, this is 2 buildings away from that
No,
one.
Oh, okay,
I believe
okay,
that
okay.
might have been Oko's room.
Oh, no. I dropped like a building away from Oko's room. Yeah, no. He gets to the alley and says, "What do you mean? I'm confused. What do you mean people are controlling it?"
As you take the turn into the alley, she's disappeared.
Oh,
Come on,
what?
Hala. Come on.
Hala tries to catch her scent.
You sniff around, you smell nothing.
Can I like pick up traces of like when I was following her with it?
You sniff
Like what
around,
she
you smelled nothing. That you're only realizing now. There was no smell.
I think Hala needs to go back to sleep.
fuck?
I think Hala needs to go back for a nap.
Oh wait,
Evangeline,
I look around for Evangeline. Evangeline's there. Perfect. I have a second view.
Evangeline, Hala just started talking and walking in a different direction.
I follow the same direction Hal's going.
No. That's what you saw. That's what you followed.
Oh,
He was talking to himself.
Yeah, no, like realizing Evangeline might be around, I look around for Evangeline.
Yeah,
Evangeline's right
you
there.
spot Evangeline.
I wave down Evangeline. I'm assuming she's like floating somewhere.
Right next to you, Tim.
Christ.
Evangeline, did you see the person I was walking with just now?
No.
What do you mean, no?
No, I didn't. What
Was
person?
Was I
There
walking with anyone just now?
Can I do a history check?
You don't have
You
to.
don't have to.
He wasn't.
You know.
He
Um,
wasn't.
I mean, as a celestial.
Yeah.
what?
Nah. You saw nothing.
Nothing.
There was nothing there.
Quite peculiar. You were talking
Yes,
to yourself
quite
the whole
peculiar.
time.
Maybe I'm not okay after all of that. Sure. I look around. Are there cameras? Or well, things that would be equal
Crystals.
to cameras? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you do know that there's a around the whole camp. There's like a tripwire magic formula that
Mhm.
registers everyone walking in and out of it, whether they're allowed to be in this camp or not. But
Well,
that's about it.
the last time I saw this lady, she was like she was someone from the cafeteria, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm going to head over to the cafeteria,
All right.
and I'm looking for her.
Easy enough. As you enter the cafeteria, she is indeed there behind the serving line,
I join the
giving
serving
out
line.
food.
I
Yeah.
just go with like a tray of food and speak to her like I'm ordering food. Just watching her and how she's acting.
Yeah, she looks up at you, smiles. What would you like, sir?
Um, just an apple.
Sure, you can take it from the basket over there. Are you okay? You're looking a little out of it.
I'm fine. Is she fine? Is she shaking or anything at all?
Oh, she seems bubbly, happy.
Okay. Okay.
Question mark.
Okay.
Oh.
I go and I take an apple.
All right. You take the apple, and Evangeline, are you taking anything to attempt to eat, or just gonna watch Hala eat?
I'll take the same as Hala.
All right. Evangeline picks up an apple.
Um. Okay. I'm
Yeah.
heavily confused.
All right. We'll
Hala,
cut
like,
over.
yeah, sure. Yeah.
We'll cut over to Ryu at this point.
Kieran, look in chat.
Look in chat. Let's have a look.
Ryu will just do a sending.
Oh, right.
From his room.
Okay. Is this in your room
Yeah,
or?
he's in his room.
Okay. Yeah.
True.
He's gonna use his
True.
sending. He's just going to send to his grandfather, and he's going to relay, the rift, what happened, how he almost killed Evangeline,
The trash is pandering.
and also about what happened at the back at the training place, the camp.
Okay, that's gonna take 2 costs of sending.
Yep,
All right.
he'll send it.
So the first message is going to detail what happened at the rift. The reply you get back is, "Yeah, those are the rifts. Nasty little buggers. Quite profitable though, if you're strong enough."
Profitable sounds like slavery.
Makes sense.
As for the second part where you nearly killed Evangeline, there's just a sigh comes through. It happens sometimes. The rifts, as much as they can give, they take. I've had to kill a few teammates in my time. It happens.
Hey,
Be strong.
yo.
Be strong.
It
Can revive them.
happens.
You do what you need to do to survive.
It happens? Question mark.
Did you hear
I'll kill
that,
you
boys?
before you kill me, you
We have to
motherfucker.
murder each other.
I don't think that's what it was.
Me and my 20 strength will cap all of you.
Okay, can we? No. Okay.
Considering
Who
he
is
hangs
Soul
out
Man?
Allah, so
You do. He's not, but he's. You do get a ascending back to you, Ryu.
Mhm.
It's not a voice you've ever heard. They identify themselves as a friend of your grandfather's. They also say that the stupid old man forgot to say that when you are strong enough, go to the Aether High Magic region. Rank B or above.
Hmm.
right.
And this female voice just fades.
Raju doesn't know the voice.
Never heard this one.
What's up with these weird people popping up?
He didn't have anything to say about what happened at the training camp.
No, not a thing. Didn't reply to that.
Old man. He's gonna go. I guess probably around the same time Hala went to the cafeteria. He's also gonna go to the cafeteria.
This would be Hala had the little deviation. You would arrive as Hala is sitting down with Evangeline.
Yeah, right. You would probably go. No, this is normal. And sit by Hala and Evangeline.
All right. As Ryu takes a seat, Hala, you look over at the serving lady. Her head does a full 360.
Right, yeah, Ryu's also gonna ask Hala. You look like you've seen a ghost. Are you okay?
You see like all the blood drain from Hala's face.
Yeah.
Did I hit my head when I passed out?
Are you asking Ryu?
Yeah.
Ryu's no. I caught you before you even hit the ground.
I don't think I'm well. Is there a nurse or a medic on
Yeah,
site?
there are medical facilities.
Okay. I will be back.
Would you like me to accompany you? You really
No.
don't look well.
No, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Hala leaves the apple on the table uneaten.
And then he says, okay. And then he says, don't worry, I'm sure Evangeline would be right behind you.
Actually, I'm fine with that right now. Actually, and you just hear him say under his breath, "I'm pretty sure they are real," and he continues walking, and then he eyes that lady as he's walking past her, like just like you know.
She looks up, smiles at you, and waves, and goes back to serving.
What is she serving?
Right now, mac and cheese.
Do I
Is it
see
what's
blood
in the
pouring
mac
from the
and
mac and
cheese?
cheese?
No,
What's in
you
that mac and
don't.
cheese, man?
Mac and cheese.
I don't
You
know
can
what's
go-
going on.
You can go try and take some.
Hala is
Right.
just doing up sleep paralysis.
Who knows what's happening?
Uh,
Yeah, I'm heading to like someone medically trained.
All right. Evangeline, are you following?
Yes.
For once, I would
Right.
hope
What I do
so.
best. What I do best.
Oko,
Imagine if I
at
didn't,
this
though.
point, you see, while you're busy with your research, you look out, and there's like a miniature, like crystal light starting to come on. Just usual lighting that happens in this world. As you see, walking a little bit briskly, Hala, with Evangeline floating behind, beelining for the medical building from your window.
So Oko's like leaning back to look out the window with a scalpel in his hand. And he sees Hala running to the doctor. Okay. So, DM, I would like to
Yeah.
cut my hand.
All right.
Okay. So I'm just going to make a cut right here.
Yeah.
Like
IRL?
just enough so it starts bleeding.
Yeah.
And then I would like to
Do a demonstration.
try and squeeze some blood from
Hmm.
the troll finger onto the wound.
Do a demonstration.
Chat, welcome. This is our party.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
One
As
person
you
taking
do-
notes,
So
and the
true.
other person is doing who knows what.
As you make a cut on
Blood
your
pressure.
hand, and you drip the. Is this from the whole finger or the cut pieces?
No, the whole finger.
The whole finger.
Yeah.
As you drip some blood onto it, it stings a little, and you. Like, do you want to shake your hand? Do you resist, or do you shake it off?
No resistance. What happens, happens.
All right, it's so itchy that you do shake it a little,
Mhm.
and as you do, a gold and orange flame like leaps up, and the blood just the troll blood just eviscerates, and the wound is still there.
Well, he's dead, guys.
That's not what I was expecting to happen.
He's dead, guys.
No,
Mm-hmm.
no, it isn't.
It's nice knowing him, Chad.
Okay. I'll make my tongue hot and I'll lick the wound closed. And then
As
I'll
you-
go to the cafeteria.
As you lick it, it stops bleeding. It doesn't taste any different. except for the fact that has Oko tasted troll blood before?
Oh yeah.
No remnant of the troll blood remains
Hmm.
from where the wound was.
Interesting.
That is the opposite direction.
I'm sorry.
Okay. No. I can work with this. I can work with this. I have
Right
plans.
idea, wrong execution.
No. I see my mistake. I have plans.
Okay.
And also, I
You
have solvents at home, so when I get home.
you are headed for the cafeteria. I'm guessing a late supper.
Yes.
All right. You'll walk in there. Ryu's about halfway through a meal.
I won't get any water or coffee. I would just want to get like a whole loaf of bread and like 6 eggs and a whole
Damn.
Sweet.
Just eat that. I'll sit next to Ryu.
If we have
Damn.
anyone from the US, if the memes are to be believed, Oko is rich as shit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, technically, he's getting it from the training camp, so
Oh
ain't
well,
paying
yeah,
for it.
okay.
he ain't paying for it.
That's true.
He isn't.
I
he
mean,
isn't.
that's
I mean, we
true.
paid. Didn't we pay for like?
We paid like what's it called? Like a sign-up fee.
Yeah, we paid
Yeah.
money. We paid to be here.
Ryu's eyes are very confused. He didn't pay for anything.
Oh,
He
never
didn't.
He's
mind.
paying with blood.
He's the rich one.
Yeah, dude, Ryu was the guy made of lightning and good manners. Ask him.
Hala, you
Hmm.
enter the medical facility here.
I'm just now probably realizing.
You had
I'll
to go
see.
to the cleric.
This is probably the first time he's needed to even enter here. He walks up. I'm assuming to like a front desk.
Yeah,
It's like, good evening.
empty right now.
Oh,
There is a
sorry.
bell.
Good
Oh,
evening, there's no one there.
Yeah, no, damn. Okay. I pressed the bell.
Shouldn't you ring it?
I
Same
just
thing.
want to let chat know, as a playgroup, we have a history of things going horribly in the wrong direction when we start messing with people's minds.
Yep, yep.
Just keep that in mind.
I don't know what you mean, man.
So that is why I'm gonna
There's-
get a checkup, like a normal person would.
There's a character in a campaign that we've played that has taken over 200 damage in psychic damage over 3 sessions.
Oh yeah.
4 sessions.
Nah,
Oh, yeah.
they're alright. Let them
Cat
cook.
thoughts never dealt so badly.
They're fine.
They're just
Okay.
built different.
Hala, as you ring the bell, a fawn shows up. Half satyr, very tall, like 7 foot.
Scottish accent.
Scottish accent.
Kieran, Scottish.
Chat, I cannot do accents to save my life.
Do it, Kieran.
The fawn talks
Go
in a
on
Scottish accent.
forever!
That's it right there.
It's over
How
there.
can I
assist
It's
you
over
today?
there, Siobhan. It's over there.
Hi.
over
I had a slight injury during one of our rifts, and I
Oh,
want to-
you were one of the teams that went to the rift. Yeah,
Yes.
sure. Well, come into the examination room.
Yeah,
Did Allah take a point of damage?
I didn't, but maybe psychic.
You didn't take any damage.
I don't
actually.
know what's
That didn't
happening,
take a
man.
single
He's just
point
gonna
of
get a
damage.
checkup. Let me go get a checkup like a normal person, okay? Please.
Is your friend coming with you? As Evangeline
yes.
floats into the room.
Yes, they'll follow. It's fine.
Okay.
You do.
You sit down.
You do see them, right?
Evangeline?
Do I?
Eventually.
Yeah, no, I'm pointing at Evangeline.
Do I see them?
No, I'm talking to. I
Nurse?
didn't get her name. Yeah, does she have like a name? Or-
She didn't introduce herself with one. You just started.
Does she have like a badge or something?
No badge.
Oh, okay.
Allah had
It's
not
like
yet considered that maybe both of them do not exist.
oh nope, don't say that. Sorry, I didn't get your name.
You're right. He did not consider that.
It's Celia. Do I not? Oh, damn! I left the badge again. Okay, my bad. My name is Celia.
Ah, C- Celia, you do see the person behind me, right? Or the floating person
Yes.
behind me. Okay. And then he continues walking.
Celia just puts her hand up, or well, lowers her hand and touches your forehead a little. Okay, no fever. Sure. Right this way, sir.
And then he follows.
Okay. What follows is a standard examination. Oh, shit! Hang on.
Oh no. He
Did
did
not
now.
expect. Did
As
not
Chet
expect
said.
a nat 20.
As Chet said, he did.
Am I cured?
No, he did. Dissing the other dead people.
Celia looks
Yeah.
over you and then picks up your hand.
Somebody.
The same hand
Something-
that had the symbol?
Same hand that had the symbol.
Mm-hmm.
Something is a little bit off here. It looks like your magic is a bit unstable. But in this general area, she looks at it, she takes a minute, you hear her muttering to herself as a greenish halo appears around her being.
Ah.
Shit. She wasn't supposed to see that.
Natural 20s.
Okay. As she's busy muttering something and like holding her hand over yours, there's this burst of black energy that like erupts from your hand. She like
She
yelps and leaps back and hits the back wall because she like took a very long jump. Evangeline, as you're watching over this, you feel a shudder run through your body.
Oh.
And
no.
you feel hunger for the
What?
first time.
He's disappearing into the light. Don't go, Kewin.
You feel... Don't go, Kewin. You feel... Something in you feels like it wants to consume.
Nah.
Oh, fuck this.
Don't go, Kewin! Kewin, don't go!
Kewin walked into the line.
Come back, Kewin.
Evangeline!
Hala, your head hurts?
Nah.
Give me a d20 roll with your spell casting modifier.
Okay, great.
Oh no, one of these.
No. Oh no.
Evangeline.
He's dead now.
Evangeline. I need to know what you're doing with this.
Right.
17?
Right. Listen,
17 plus 9.
Listen here.
17 plus 9.
Since when does Evangeline need to eat? This is not Evangeline.
Since when does she need to eat? You feel the need to consume something, Evangeline.
Not just eat, you need to consume.
It feels like you are being drawn towards Hala. Do you give in or do you resist?
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Consume Hala.
Don't touch me. Question mark? Continue.
Yes, Allah, consume? Yes, no.
Yeah, it popped up
Don't
on
touch
the
me.
screen.
Yeah.
It popped up right like in front of
I am
Allah,
tempted.
Don't touch me.
Fuck it.
Don't touch me. No, don't fuck it. No. Don't touch me.
Consume, yes?
Let's do it.
No.
Let's do
You're
it.
not resisting?
I'm not resisting.
Okay.
Evangeline, take the wheel.
Eventually, just let the wheel go.
You are at the wheel.
Cecilia,
What's a
after
wheel?
having jumped back, looks up, and the scene in front of her is Hala with his hand out, looking at the same hand where the symbol had appeared, just like deep in concentration, as this like black mana appears over the hand. Still no symbol. The symbol faded. But there's this black mana around your hand.
Not
As-
mine.
Around your hand.
No,
Yes.
is it my mana?
Feels very different. Doesn't really feel like your mana.
Okay.
He dead
As
now.
Evangeline moves forward. Okay, Evangeline's not resisting.
Is this one of the things, DM, that might have happened, that could have happened? That you
No,
said were
that is
very
happening.
unlikely? Oh.
There were 3
That is
places you could have
happening.
gone to. This is the 4th situation.
Of course it came up with a 4th one. Of
She
course
was
it's the 4th one
She
we
was
came
not
up with.
She was not supposed to feel them. She should. Anything short of a natural 20, you would have been fine. You would have been all clear. But she felt the mana imbalance and tried to do something about it because that's her job.
Okay. Continue.
Oh my god. Chat, this happens to us like you would not believe.
It was. I just wanted to go to the doctor.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
As Evangeline moves forward, you see the egg appear in front of Evangeline.
Oh.
Well, you wouldn't be seeing this yet.
No.
Am I eating the egg?
No. So, Evangeline, you're walking forward. The egg, because the egg is stored within your body,
Yeah.
it appears in front of you, and a seam on the egg splits open as this, rows of teeth open up on Evangeline's egg. Hala, you look into this as that egg clamps down on your hand.
I scream.
You are not the only one screaming. Cecilia as well is screaming to high hell.
Do we
I
hear
don't
it?
know what
Do we
is
hear it
going
from
on.
the cafeteria?
Said ice cream.
Instinctively, I activate my form of dread, gaining the temp HP just in case, and begin shaking my hand.
Can I pet that dog?
Can I pet that dog?
Evangeline,
No, you
as
cannot pet
Hala
that dog.
activates the form of dread, Hala, describe your form of dread.
He just begins glowing like the same, like the background is now, like that same kind of bluish hue starts coating him, and you see like the crescent start forming on his head, and then his eyes kind of like go the same like bluish white. That's it.
Oh.
Evangeline, as you're watching this, unaware of why the egg is reacting as it is, you do see that behind Hala's form of dread, there's 2 fiercely glowing red eyes that now also have black slits in between them. And they are just staring at you, Evangeline.
I'm currently
I
sitting.
stay back.
Well, I've stood up now, and I'm violently shaking my hand, just shouting, "Get it off! Get it off! Get it off!"
Can I do a stare off? Can I do a stare off? I'm gonna take off my damn helmet.
You can.
Oh.
Can. We'll get to that in a second.
And we do an intimidation
Hala?
off.
Yeah.
As you're shaking your hand to get the egg off, the egg is stationary. That part of your hand is stationary, and the joint is starting to hurt.
Yeah, I would
As
imagine.
Shaking it. Oddly enough, as it bit onto you, you didn't feel the teeth sink into your flesh.
Oh.
But your hand is still stuck.
He's getting gummed. He's getting gummed.
He's dead. He's dead.
He's getting gummed.
What is happening?
Evangeline, roll
Why is this happening?
roll a perception check.
A perception first.
Yeah,
Why is this happening?
it's a nat 1.
Oh.
Perception check. That is a 16.
He dead now.
Okay.
boss. He dead.
You do hold the stare, and give me a history check as well with that.
Shoot you.
Hala?
A natural 20. Natural 20.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Alright, Hala, you were able to control your mana.
Mm-hmm. Were?
And
What do you mean were? What do you mean past tense? What do you mean were?
After
Oh, no.
all of this has happened within a 5-second interval.
Sure.
Your form of dread drops.
Oh, great.
The egg recedes. It turns almost transparent in your hand. You yank your hand out of it.
Mm-hmm.
the egg reforms itself, and you see now where there was always that those 3 markings and then the 2 that form the V.
Mm-hmm.
One of the ones on the other side, that
It was good
this
knowing
one
you.
Yeah.
that has formed a V, half of that bar is filled with the color black.
Oh.
Evangeline,
It's your necrotic.
you've seen those eyes before.
Oh.
You fought those eyes before.
Oh.
You can't remember where, but you remember seeing those eyes as they stared at you from across a battlefield.
Can I then do
You're remembering a
an
lot of dying,
intimidation?
a lot of screaming. You remember other angels on a battlefield. It seems like a lifetime ago, maybe 2,
This
3
is how
lifetimes
Jack
ago.
felt, by the way. This is how
that
Jack feels all the time.
remembering that is going to spark something in Evangeline, and she's going to do basically a stare off, but she's going to channel her own inner energy and see if she can out intimidate Hala.
Me? What am I doing?
Because the form of dread has dropped. The eyes are gone. Evangeline, give me an intimidation check.
Hala ain't even looking at Evangeline. Hala's just looking at his hand right now. He's just searching it for like bite marks and stuff.
The hand's fine, unmarked.
Is it
That
hurt?
is a 19. That's a 19.
Hala, you look at the hand. It's fine. You look up, and Evangeline is just staring at you. The face. No, you still have your helmet on.
No,
Just
I took it off.
Oh, okay.
I think I took it off.
You
I think I
did
did.
it, but it's up to you, man.
What
It's up to you.
is
Are you taking the helmet off?
The helmet is off.
what is
You see the faces changing.
I just
but
went to
all
the
of
doctor,
them
man.
are like,
what is happening?
I just
don't
wanted
know.
to go see the nurse.
Oko and Ryu have no idea. They wouldn't know.
all of them are like righteous fury, Old Testament angel stuff, just like flashing across Evangeline's face. The face itself morphing into different, faces of anger and violence as Evangeline just stares at you, Hala. The egg,
Tell me,
after you looked at it, it retreats into the Evangeline's body.
I'm immune to being frightened.
You are. You recognize the stare. You
Uh-huh.
don't feel anything from seeing it.
So I look up at her, and I'm like, not now, and I'm looking back at my hand.
What is going on?
Perfect. At this point, everyone's in control of themselves.
Am I ready?
Yeah. Cecilia looks up. That's some form of hectic curse that I cannot dispel. That's
Curse? What do you mean a curse?
what I tried was a restoration type magic, and it fought back hard. I don't. I'm sorry. You need a much more skilled healer than me. We should talk to the higher ups.
That's what you get, bitch.
No, wait, hold on.
That's what you
Don't
get,
say
bitch.
anything to anyone.
That's what you get, bitch.
You
That's
could
what you
be
get,
a
bitch.
danger to yourself and those around you, sir.
If anyone's a danger, it's that damn egg, and he looks at Evangeline.
He screamed. There was no peace.
That's what you get, bitch.
That I don't know. This is so far above my pay grade. You see her just rub her eyes. Her usual bubbly nature just feels like winter.
I'm gonna activate my form of dread again just to see if it's there.
Yeah, the form of dread. You use another charge. The form of dread appears. Evangeline, no more eyes. The eyes aren't there.
Show me them eyes. Show me them eyes.
What are
Show me
you?
them eyes.
What are you talking about, Evangeline?
Look,
Can you
right
back up
there.
for me?
Your eyes.
Right there behind you, you can see it when the lightning fades. When Ryu
Evangeline, can
stops
you back
showing
up for my face right now?
Show me your eyes.
Evangeline, can you take a step back right now?
Show me your eyes.
Hala's put a hand
Cecilia-
on their face. and is,
Cecilia
like, slowly pushing
shakily
them back.
walks up.
Question: what happens when Hala puts a hand on my face?
Nothing. Wait, which hand?
Nothing.
Well, I guess my right hand, which is the one that's cursed, apparently.
No, nothing.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'm
You're
just
like-
gonna
Reaction.
try and push them back away from me. Not like forcefully, but like get away from my face.
Did anyone hear the screams?
I would imagine.
We're getting to that.
Did we hear the screams?
I don't
You
think
were
so.
like
We quite far.
three buildings away, cafeteria, but it was late-ish at night.
And I mean,
It's like 8.
they were giving it, man.
Yeah,
Wow.
no, y'all would have heard the screams softly, but
Mhm.
y'all would have heard it. The cafeteria staff, most of them don't pay attention,
Okay.
but
So-
some of the
The
Yeah.
whole building just blew up a while ago in a dragon attack. They hear a
There's
scream
like-
and they don't pay attention.
there's like 4 adventurers that were in the cafeteria around the same time, turn, look, and bolt out the door.
Okay, DM.
If Oko hearing a scream coming from that direction, knowing he saw Hala going there, would immediately go there.
Yeah.
Ryu's gonna use his flavor power. He's probably going to
Yeah.
get it very
Oh.
fast.
Okay.
Is
Yeah.
what?
So Oko,
His
as you dash, you notice that Ryu is like outpacing you rapidly, and you see these sparks like coming out of Ryu's legs.
He's the Flash.
Oko briefly considers like Misty stepping twice as they run, but then he's like,
What is happening?
Before any of that happens, though, you see the door burst open at this point, Hala and Evangeline, and Hector's there with 2 hand axes. Like, what happened? Is everyone okay?
I
at the bottom
No.
of the floor.
question mark. Well, question mark at the end of that sentence. He's saying all of this.
Cecilia just looks like a little shaken. She looks back at Hector. No, there was a minor curse on this gentleman over here that we're dealing with. It was a little malignant.
And then an egg, and he looks at Evangeline pointedly, jumped out at me and bit my hand.
Don't know what you're talking about now.
I have
Excuse
a witness,
me?
and he points at Cecilia.
And egg. Hector looks. Is that curse affecting his brain and judgment? She's like, no. There was a.
Thank you.
No, it is.
Thank you.
It definitely is. It definitely is.
She's wrong.
No, she saw it. She saw it.
Cecilia!
Dead people.
It is.
Cecilia, you saw it.
Cecilia looks back at y'all and is like, I believe it was a manifestation of magic, some kind of reaction. We should call in a specialist if one is available, Sir
Yeah.
Hector.
You need a specialist.
He's gonna
I
therapy,
do
boy.
not. And I repeat, like he looks at Cecilia, he looks at Hector, says, I do not, and I repeat, I do not need a specialist right now.
He's going to therapy, boys.
He seems in control of himself.
I am very in control of myself, thank you.
It's no longer welcome to the playground. It's welcome to the therapy session.
I know, I'm fine.
Just
I'm
welcome
fine.
to the game.
Welcome.
You
I
see
am
Hector
of
just
life.
sigh. Okay, we have protocols for this. He reaches into his back pocket, pulls out a pure white crystal-like sphere, and crushes it. This mana permeates the whole room, and he looks around. The white mana is everywhere, and then fades. Okay, no curses or anything detected as of now. We're fine.
What was that?
You ever heard of the ability Divine Essence or Divine
No.
Sense?
No.
It's a version of that. It
Okay, you've never heard of
detects.
I'm sorry, Oko, are you here? Go away.
character.
Fuck off.
Out of character.
Oh no, I know what divine sense is.
No, out of character.
Yeah.
Is Allah really a warlock that doesn't know about charisma-based abilities?
I don't know what divine sense is. Well, he doesn't know what divine sense is. There's your answer. No, he does not know what divine sense is.
Halah's a very special type of warlock.
It's very specific. Christ.
It seems like you
Um,
are supposed to be a cleric, Allah.
No. Trust me,
It
it's a warlock.
really seems like you're supposed to be a cleric.
Trust me, it's a warlock, just not the same type of warlock you're thinking of.
Okay.
He's a magician, chat.
yeah. So divine sense goes off.
With these
There
spell
is no.
slots, pretty much.
No, he's a
There's-
great magician.
With these spell slots, yep, that's fair. With 2 spell slots to my name, I might as well be.
Hey, I have 2
Houdini.
spell slots to my name. I do shit.
There is no fiend's phase or abjurations. There is no desecrated or unhallow. Hallow? Is it hallow ground?
Is he
Forgive
pulling
me,
out notes?
chat.
Is
I'm
he
mixing
pulling
up
out
my-
notes right now as he's reading out the spell for me?
He roughly knows what it
If
does.
Oko was
Mhm.
here, he'd probably do that.
Hector specifically uses the words, there is no bad juju in this area right now.
That makes sense.
At this point, Ryu and Oko would show up. You just see Hector towering in the doorframe, 2 hand axes out. Well, one out, the other one would have reached for the...
Flash of lightning, Ryu appears right next to him.
You just see his face kind of pop out from the side.
You know, he's like, hey, you good, man?
No, but sure.
You're looking even paler than
Wait
before.
on.
I
You need
got
some sun,
attacked.
man.
I got attacked by an egg.
Egg, and like for a second, he's like,
Evangeline's
egg?
egg.
He's like, egg, and he's like, oh.
Mm-hmm.
He's like,
Now
Evangeline, are
you
you
got
okay?
attacked by an egg.
Evangeline, are you okay?
I'm okay.
Evangeline's fine.
And then I look back at Cecilia and I say, "Is my head okay?"
Everything else was fine. The only thing I detected was the
And he
change on
puts up
your
a hand. And he puts up a hand before she says, and he says, "Thank you," and he walks out.
If there is anything else that happens, please
Nope,
come right away.
I'm good, thank you.
Evangeline, are you following Hala out?
Yes.
I turn around, look at Evangeline, and say, "Do not follow me this time," and I continue to walk.
Evangeline still follows.
I'm going to thunder
you.
step away from her.
Oh, not again.
Oh.
For what
Now,
purpose?
Oko and
Now,
Ryu were the
the
first to
question
arrive.
is Oko's
But the
mind.
problem is, Hala, when you thunder step away, there are 3 other adventurers in the vicinity.
Yeah, no, just give them a thumbs up and then gone.
No.
Roll the damage on your thunder
No,
step.
No, I'm not doing.
no.
No. Just like that night, I'm not doing any damage with it. I'm just.
No.
teleporting with it.
No. Oko doesn't
Yeah?
know this.
Yeah?
Counterspell.
Counterspell for what?
No, no.
Yeah, Oko has
Did
the
you hear that
reactions
loud ass
available.
noise again? Last time you did that, you were snooping through my room.
Okay. Counterspell it. Roll that. Okay, hold on. Let's roll this.
No,
Yeah.
wait, is
Cast
thunder...
counterspell.
Is thunder step... What
Thunderstep.
level is thunder step?
Let me check. It is a 3rd level spell.
Immediately counterspelled.
I'll cast it again.
Counterspell again.
Okay, after the first cast, I look at Oko and say, "What the fuck was that?"
Why are you doing that?
I'm trying to go away from this one, and he points at Evangeline.
So you don't have to do that at the degree of all of us, dude.
Okay,
Just walk
then I
away.
slowly walk out of the room in thunderstep.
I
Are
will
you breaking-
counterspell it again.
Are you breaking line of sight?
I would like to, yes.
Okay, both of you give me dex checks. Let's see if you're fine.
Oh no.
When Hala's walking
That's
out,
not
Ryu's like,
good.
it's not that hard,
Wait,
man.
must
And he
I?
just flashes one step.
I
in
need
front
to
of him.
give a dex check as well.
No,
it's
no.
just Hala.
You'd be following Hala. The
Uh,
thunder step would take him out of reach, but it does make a noise. So
That is
Dex
16.
Check.
16 for Dex.
That is 12.
12. Hala makes it out of eyesight and then just.
Yeah.
Does Hala walk past me?
I want you in the doorway.
On the way out, yeah, he would.
Oh, yeah,
Ryu's
sure.
gonna touch Hala's coat and use light.
Give me a stealth. Give me a sleight of hand check to see if Hala notices this.
It's fine. Let him do
I'm
it.
sure once it
Let him
starts,
do it.
I'm sure once it starts shining, he's going to know.
Let him do it. Knock yourself out, man.
That is a he's 18 plus 5.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure that beats Hala's passive perception.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, as you thunderstep away, you look down. Your coat is lit up with light.
Can I just get like a normal day? That would be great.
You had 3 normal days.
Oh,
You
can I get a
Now
consecutive week?
supposed to be seriously considering, so consider that.
Can I just get like a normal week, please?
Does Ryu know where his light is?
He does.
I thunderstep to my room.
Hmm.
I'm just closing the shutters and then going to
Ryu
bed.
turns to Oko and he whispers, he's in his room.
Makes sense.
I'm
Hopefully
locking
he's
my
not making
doors.
a racket.
I'm locking my windows. I am putting the coat away, and I'm going to sleep.
Oko's not gonna follow you a
What if
second
we
time.
thunderstep inside
Not
his room?
that deep.
You could.
It'd be nice if I had it.
Hala, as you put your coat away, you hear a voice like on the left side of your body. Well, that was interesting.
I immediately turn to the left side of my
The
body.
coat is still shining,
You
by the
hear-
way.
You hear a voice on the right-hand side of your body. Don't do it, Hala. Don't listen to anything that they say. Don't just get stronger, Hala.
Oh,
And then I look at the right side of my body,
it's
Nothing.
just schizophrenia.
and then I say out loud, very
The left
timidly,
side,
like,
the left side was male. The right side was female. And
I
the
say,
right side felt soft and warm.
I,
The left side put a chill in your body.
I say out loud, "Hello," into the empty room.
No response, but your necklace just feels warm.
Man is being haunted.
He is going to curl up slowly in the bed, holding the necklace, and slowly rock to sleep.
Hala's not okay, guys. He's not okay.
I
Being haunted.
am so sorry. That wasn't how that was supposed to happen.
And you know,
Oh, was it not? Was it not really?
Tim, like 3 days ago, she was like, poor Tim. I was like, why? You'll see.
This was not supposed to happen, at least not now.
Okay.
Also,
Yeah.
how do you always end up being a character who makes us waste spell slots?
No, that was
Yeah.
your choice. Nope. No, that was your choice.
Oh.
Absolutely not.
Oh, dude.
Oh. You know, when you said you take Evangeline into the examination room,
That was my fault.
I
was my
thought
fault.
the possibility was there.
That was my fault.
However,
That was
I did
my
not
fault.
expect an NPC to roll a nat 20 with that medicine modifier.
That was my fault. That was my fault.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's always
That's
your
fine.
fault.
Yeah,
That
that's
was
true.
my bad. Yeah, that was my fault.
Okay. With that, Hala does get a very fitful long rest if no
How
one
many-
disturbs him that night.
How many days until the announcement of like our crystal and stuff?
2.
He is staying inside his room for those 2 days.
Okay.
He's just sleeping. He's going to sleep for the 2 days. He doesn't need to eat. He doesn't need to sleep. He just stays there.
Very nice.
Okay.
Not gonna eat.
He doesn't need to. Well, he's not going to.
Okay. If no one else is doing anything that night,
Oh, not really.
Nope, don't believe
Nothing
it.
else.
Nah.
Nothing
Uh,
else to throw. Oh, guys, give me like 10
Yeah.
minutes. BRB.
Sure, man.
Evangeline, that morning, as you come out of your, let's call it a trance for now, or meditation, whatever you'd prefer.
Yeah. Either.
You open your eyes. The egg is floating in front of you.
In
You
Christine.
see the three marks in the front and the two forming the V. You see the one glowing red. You see the other one half filled with like this dark energy. It looks at you. You look at it, and you feel emotions wash through you that you normally shouldn't or wouldn't. You feel worry, anger, regret, and concern. And
Negativity. I
it's
see.
strange for you because you don't feel these emotions. You're not supposed to feel these emotions.
I blame Hala.
Same.
Mm-mm.
I would also.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
The imagery and the essence you get from what the egg is projecting onto you is that you need to help this person.
Mm-hmm. Which person?
Thala.
Mm-mm.
Hala.
Mm-mm.
So I need to help Hala.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, it would be in the emotion you're getting isn't so much that you have to help Allah. That's just the
You
translation.
should.
What you're getting is something is tying you to Hala.
Oh, this is perfect. Because
I know, right?
from this point on, I'll just stay away from you. And you just want to get closer to him.
Poor Hala.
Oh, this is gonna be perfect.
I am
Poor
going
Hala.
to, with this information, well, with this feelings, I'm going to wait outside Hala's dorms.
Okay. Are you gonna are you gonna like knock on the doors or anything? Because
Wait. Just wait.
just wait. You're waiting for 2 days.
That's fine.
I mean, when the next day comes on, Ryu's going to come and knock on like your door.
Mine, Halas.
Yeah.
You knock once, there's no answer.
It's gonna knock again. He knows you're in there.
Yeah, no, he knows you know. Well, he doesn't know you know actually. He says in a very quiet voice, "Hello."
You good, man?
I'm fine.
You want some meat? I can get some for you.
No, thank you.
Hmm.
Ryu,
then.
you turn to the right and Evangeline's just there.
Are
I knew
you are
Evangeline
you
was there when I walked up.
are you with anyone else there?
Ryu looks at Evangeline, looks back. No.
Okay, Hala comes, opens
Ryu,
the door.
Ryu, give me a deception check. Hala, give me an insight check.
Okay.
This is at disadvantage considering everything. Hala.
Okay.
The reasoning behind it is because if he said Evangeline was there, you wouldn't have opened the door.
Ryu's socially smart enough for that.
That's an 8.
I'm not too sure about that. Deception is 12.
Yeah, no one's there, Hala.
Hala opens the door. Does he see Evangeline?
With the way the door swings open, you don't.
Okay. He's like, yes.
You okay? You want me to get
I'm
something
fine.
for you?
No, thank you.
What does he look like?
He is completely disheveled. His hair is like everywhere. He's currently shirtless. He's
Describe Hala's six-pack.
Is it chiseled?
Describe your
it's an
naked
average.
body.
He's
Describe your naked body.
he looks like Evangeline's Jesus picture.
I think the chat needs to see that.
Where is
Steven,
that
pull it up.
Evangeline? You see, like, he looks like he's sweating, but it's a cold sweat.
Give me a second. It'll come up.
It's
Yeah.
fine when it comes up on full screen.
And he's clutching the necklace.
You
Yeah, listen.
You look like you've seen a ghost. What happened in there?
Many things, and then he leans close and then looks out into the hallway to check if anyone is around.
As you peek out the door and look left, Evangeline is right there, face staring at you.
Looking at Evangeline, I look back at Ryu and say, "Oh," and then I slam the door shut.
Fantastic. Oh, where's this image?
No, you see, Ryu could flash in. He could stop the door,
There
but
we
he's
go.
just gonna leave.
There's your picture.
Oh, hey, Jesus.
There's Hala.
Hey, there's Hala.
There's- but like much more hairy, like a lot, like a lot. Like if you stand far enough away from him, he has an outline.
Ah,
There's your picture.
Yeah, Ryu knocks again.
No answer.
There's your ripped Jesus.
okay. Ryu, do you have any other interactions for that day?
I do not think so.
Okay.
He just probably
Uh,
go to the training area and train.
Hala, that night you feel
Eyes watching.
the presence of the moon,
Oh, I see.
That is me. I am
feels-
the moon.
comforting.
Okay.
I am
You
not the
feel-
moon.
You
He will go to the balcony door that's closed
yeah.
and kind of check under the cracks to see if anyone is there.
Evangeline, where would you be right now?
I'm outside Hollow's dorms.
Okay. Do you want to be outside
Ah.
the door, on top of the dorms, like you usually
On
do
top.
when you
I'm gonna
sleep?
be on top. Yeah.
Okay. No one is outside the balcony doors.
Okay, he's gonna very slowly open the door and sit on the balcony.
Yeah. You do that. You look up. It's not a full moon, more like a half moon,
Mm-hmm.
but
And
it it comforts you.
he's just once again trying to cast augury, not really asking anything, just looking for a connection.
I need to check the specifics of the augury spell again. 1 second.
I shall also be right
No,
back. Someone
tempting.
watch the stream.
Ah.
Sure.
Okay, alright. So, as you're looking at it,
Mm-hmm.
you're looking at the moon and clutching your necklace. You almost see like a silvery shape emitting from the moon. It takes the form of wings.
Okay.
These wings look very familiar.
Okay.
You feel. Wait, hang on. What was it? What was it? You feel, as for omens specific to the spell, you feel wheel.
So
You
something
feel
good.
something good from the wings. You're looking at it. Those are Evangeline's wings.
Great. What does that mean?
Evangeline's got like the one wing on the left is a little the feathers a little crooked. Yeah, that exact representation.
Okay. Maybe I shouldn't ask you anything. Does he
You
still feel?
You feel, as you say that, you feel a slight burn on the right hand where the
You know
crescent
what?
was.
Go for it. Do it. Sure. What more could happen right now? How calm does he feel? Like right now in this entire situation?
With the moon as it is, with the spell going,
Sorry about
pretty
that, boys.
calm and confident.
Okay. Is anyone around? Can he see anyone in like the vicinity?
Give me a perception check.
Jaden, you good?
Yeah. All good.
Ooh. Perception. That is a 21.
Evangeline, you trying to
Hmm.
hide?
Nope.
You look around, you look up, you just turn, like crack your back on the railing, and as you stare up, Evangeline's just there.
Okay. I will step into my room, close the balcony, but not fully. I want like just like a line of moonlight to be entering inside. And
Yeah.
then since he hasn't done it for a day, and since he's feeling very confident, he's just gonna lay down in that moonlight and slowly shift.
Okay, all right.
Just he's not doing anything with it. He's just like
Yeah.
relaxing enough that it happens as long as it needs to, and then he'll like shift back if it needs to. It's kind of like if he was holding it in this entire time, he's just letting go for a little bit since he's
Yeah.
feeling confident, and then
As you do that, describe your shift.
he just slowly turns into a werewolf. There's nothing more than
turns into
that.
He's Warwick.
He does have the crescent turns into a full moon onto his forehead. His eyes turn into crescents themselves. And then just a regular werewolf.
He's a furry.
He is.
Confirms, chat.
He's about on his own. He's like 5'7".
Yeah.
He gains like a good foot taller, like a good
Jeez.
6'7". Like much more bigger, bulky, like a werewolf. He turns into a werewolf.
As
He's
you take
Warwick.
on this transformation, you are calm, you're at peace. You look down at your hand. The symbol has etched itself back into your hand, both the 3 strikes forming the V and then the crescent moon symbol, which is now a full moon on your hand. As that happens, you need to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Great. I just wanted to let go a little bit.
Oh yeah.
That's not so bad. 16.
Oh, that's bad. You
Oh.
said saving. throw.
Okay.
Oh, saving throw? Oh no,
Yeah,
I'm not doing
saving.
that. No, 16.
Okay. 1 past the DC you need. You feel the voice that was on the left-hand side of you the night before. Finally, I'm taking over.
I'm
As
sorry.
it tries to grip into you, you feel
No.
almost as if your own claws were like gripping into you from the inside and trying to like push its way in and out of you. You feel like your own skin wants to separate out.
GG boys,
He's-
6 We did well.
He's fighting
And
back
And
as
then
much as he can.
We did
you
well.
you feel this like the white essence of your mana like coalesce into a moon
Mhm.
and just like blast it back. Eventually, you hear a thud as Hala is like shoved backwards into his own closet.
He's in the closet. He's running the heck in the closet.
Oh no! Oh,
He was shoved back into the closet.
Oh no!
That was it. That was that one. That was the one. That was what we waited 6 episodes for.
Oh no!
we
No,
waited 6
what we waited
episodes.
6. What we waited 6 episodes for was a scream. It doesn't hurt.
Hey, no, I didn't scream because of the hurt. I screamed because an egg with teeth chomped at me.
Don't do it.
No. I think that was the appropriate reaction.
Absolutely not. I scream.
I'll close the door.
Yeah, I'm on it. Yeah, no. Hala, you get up, and as you do, you notice your transformation is undone. You look at your right hand. That symbol is staying and glowing.
What did Hala do? I'd like a catch up. Did he give it show?
I saw some moonlight. I felt calm. I tried to transform. I did. Something tried to take over. My magic fought back, and I'm okay? Question mark now.
Your
Should scream. Eh.
He screamed.
I didn't scream. I didn't scream.
He screamed.
I didn't scream.
Evangeline,
Yeah.
as you hear that thud, you feel the egg appear. It like appears in your hand. The symbol on it is glowing,
Oh.
I am.
but nothing else. No other changes.
Does it feel like the same black mana is there on that symbol?
It does not.
What does it? Does it feel like anything familiar?
It doesn't. You've never seen this symbol before. Wait, you have. Just a flash. You don't remember when. Oh wait, yes you do. It was that night.
Oh, that night, like that night.
That night.
Oh,
It was that night.
Fortnite.
Just for the briefest hint of a second.
Fortnite.
okay.
It's the guy from Fortnite.
Yo, it's Hala from
It's a law
Fortnite.
from Fortnite.
Is that who the werewolf skin is based off of?
Yeah, it's a law.
He's like he knows it's futile, but he's trying to like rub it out of his palm.
It's not going anywhere.
Is it burning?
No, but it's glowing. Slightly.
He's going to get dressed very quickly.
Yeah.
Kind of like close his palm then and like try and cover up the glow, and then rush over to
Oh,
Hector.
sorry. It's glowing on the front side.
Oh, okay. Then just like hold it closed, and then
All right.
rush over to Hector.
Okay. Evangeline,
Guess who's
you
waiting
hear
for you
and
outside?
see Hala
She's
exit
on the
at
roof!
you on
She's
the
on the
roof
roof! Oh,
No, I can hear that Hala's been shoved into the closet.
of. You heard that,
Pretty much.
yes.
yeah.
Evangeline is gonna try and investigate.
Okay. At the point that you come down, Hala's like out the door. So you hop down from the roof to the balcony. You look down. Hala's out the door, and you see the egg turns in your hand and just like follows Evangeline. Hala, sorry. It doesn't leave your hand, but it just turns
Like a
in the
compass.
direction, like
Yeah.
a compass.
Evangeline is going to follow Hala as if she were following the magnetic pull of a compass.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. The egg doesn't go away, by the way. It's staying in your hand.
Wasn't the session supposed to be about Oko?
It was. It really was.
Oh,
Oko's chilling, man.
I mean, who said that?
the DM did.
The DM said nothing of the sort.
The DM did. The
He
DM
said Oko's
said
gonna
this.
do things. That's all the DM said.
At
Oh.
this point, it's about 8 at night, roughly, on day 2. Oko, Ryu, any plans?
Right, you'll probably just do another sending.
Okay. Anything in particular with this one?
Just about the day, about Hala screaming his guts out, about him being a coward, and then that's
okay.
it. In 25
all
minutes,
right.
yeah.
You
In
get
25
no,
words.
you get no response tonight.
Oh.
Right, he was getting a bit concerned. First, a
Hmm,
weird
you
lady
always-
messages him back.
You always get responses.
Tonight, no response.
No response.
You've been left on red. Hey, was it blue ticked?
I
You
wouldn't be able to
didn't.
know.
It
No,
takes
wait,
you.
shh, let
it
him say
takes
it.
you. It takes you a second, and then you think back on it. The magic didn't connect.
No signal, my guy.
Okay, now this is absolutely not based on what Tim is doing, but right, he was also going to go to Hector.
Perfect. No, it's 100% perfect.
Yeah.
Because Ryryu would know that the only reason, well, there's a couple reasons the spell doesn't connect. Either they're not on the same plane of existence, something's blocking the magic, or the person is dead.
Jesus.
Trust me, that old man
Oh,
ain't
hey,
dying,
Jesus.
man. That old man's not dying.
Yeah,
that
you,
easily.
you're pretty confident the old man isn't dead.
Like it didn't even
just need-
it didn't even cross his mind. He's like pretty sure that either the old man went off gallivanting on another plane, or
Gallivanting on another plane.
yeah, or someone's blocking the connection. And he would have said
we
if
need
he
now
was
is-
leaving.
Oko, what are you up to?
All we need now is Oko
Oh,
to get to
Oko's
heads up for some
actually not
reason.
gonna be doing much. He's just gonna spend some time like making a full catalog of just everything he thought to take with him from the rift.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He's also going to like make notes that I need to address a few things with Ryu in conversation that I know of. Yeah, but that's basically the only thing that is on his agenda. But he's not really going to leave his room to do much over the next 2 days.
All right. Although, as you are making these notes, because your room and Ryryu's room are next to each other, you hear Ryryu's door slam. Up to you whether you look out or not.
I wouldn't though, because I know that I'll run into him whenever. So, and I know that if he needs me, he knows where to find me.
So y'all's building is closer to the admin building. You hear Ryryu's door slam. Ryryu heads off. Then you see Evangeline float past your window, heading in the same direction.
Good day.
You see a
No,
shadow.
hello?
We're a pair now. You have to see me first.
You see this man slouch past the window.
You're on like the second
He's the
level.
second floor. Do you want me to
Yeah.
fly past?
Okay, it's expected I'd see Evangeline.
Yeah. But if you are gonna look out the window, in front of Evangeline is Hala heading in the same direction.
Might as well get paid. I'll also go to the admin office.
Perfect. Oh, the gang's getting together, guys.
Oh,
Who knows where we're going now?
When
Oh,
we all
no.
get there, it's gonna be the Spider-Man meme.
Oh,
All just gonna be pointing at each other.
Ryryu, you arrive first. Jace is the one on duty tonight. So, of course, the blue orc. Jace is just there. His legs are up. He's thumbing through a book. He honestly doesn't even hear you enter.
Right, you're just gonna go.
Right,
such a deadbeat, bruh.
We're just gonna.
Of course.
Imagine being named Jace.
Imagine.
Jace looks at you like legs hit the floor, book like bounces in his hands. He just lets it fall. How can I help you today, sir? Tonight, sir.
Kenny.
I need to see Hector.
I will check.
It is a
He's
matter
going
of
to.
urgency.
Oh, right this way. Yes. He brings up a parchment and just like rips it. He waits a second. He nods and then heads off. Follow me, sir.
Raju follows.
Hala and Evangeline, you guys enter. The reception area is empty.
Do I see Evangeline?
You're looking around. Evangeline's behind you. Would you look behind you?
Well, if the reception area is empty, I would look around.
Yeah, Evangeline's right there behind you.
Hala sighs and says, "Yes, Evangeline, are you? Actually, no. Never mind. You could be here for your own thing. Never mind." And then he just waits for the reception area, tapping the desk. Not
Evangeline.
not like a
Yeah.
bell, but just like tapping the
Are
desk.
you gonna show your hand?
Evangeline.
No,
is
no, no.
going
He's
to-
tapping in, and he's still covering the hand.
and in her loud, booming voice, Evangeline is going to say, "Mr. Bledon,
Oh, and then he hangs his head.
Oh.
we
He's
share
like, "Yes."
a common connection."
I doubt that, but yes. What do you think this connection is right now?
I do not
He-
know, as I do not remember
He hasn't
But I
turned around
felt
to look at you. He's
something.
still looking at like the empty reception desk.
But I felt something, Mr. Bledum.
Evangeline, I don't know how to say this to you, but I do not feel any type of connection
There's
between
chemistry
us.
between you two.
Oof.
I
And
got rejected!
D&D
at
dating
that
everybody.
moment, Oko walks in.
I'm very sorry to say this.
Oh, hi guys.
Oh, hey Oko.
Oko walked into Halas saying, "Evangeline, we have no connection." Oko, give me a perception check.
Perception check. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if we can get. Let's see if we can.
Because what
Something
Evangeline
here.
would say next would be wild.
Open your eyes,
Okay,
Oko.
well,
There's Rudos. That's a 60.
Ah,
Right.
Hey, Rudos, how you
Evangeline,
doing?
you were saying?
Evangeline, you were
Oko.
saying.
Evangeline.
Ignore that.
Evangeline was about to say, "You may not feel it now, but eventually our connection will make sense, and then we will be one."
Okay. Evangeline.
Evang?
Evangeline. We do not have nicknames for each other. Absolutely not.
Can I do an inside check on Hala to see how he feels about what Evangeline just said?
Evangeline, huh?
Sure.
I mean, it's pretty plain on his face right now.
19
Um,
DM.
19. Persuasion or deception?
No,
Hala.
insight. Oh,
Yeah. Hala.
Oh no, it's there. It's right
Okay,
there. He's just
describe it.
tired. He's just tired right now. He's fed up at this point.
So, Hala, do you turn around?
No, he's still looking at the desk.
Okay.
He's just waiting.
All right. Takes
And
you
I-
guys about.
And I believe it would be in our best interest to work together.
Evangeline, I from what I've seen from the past week, I think that might be the opposite of our best interests.
It takes about 5 minutes, and you see Jace walk back down the hallway, stop, look at the three of you, and be like, "Hi, sorry," and then he like does the urgent run down the stairs. How can I help you three today?
I need to speak to Hector. It's urgent.
Ah, he's in a. Wait, you're from the same part. Okay, come with
yes,
me.
I also need to speak with Hector.
It's urgent.
Okay, let's
Kinda urgent, not gonna lie.
protocol.
Protocol.
Okay, no, let's go. Follow me, please, as he leads you all up the stairs.
What is
follow-
randomly protocol for?
Well,
Ryu, you have about 5 minutes
Like,
before
it's
the
a
rest of the
code
party
word.
I
shows
have a
up.
question. Why did Jace not ask Evangeline what Evangeline wanted, huh?
Okay, so as we walking up,
He's confused, man.
Hello.
Jace is
it seems
zoned.
that something's getting to you. Like, is there anything going on
I'm
that maybe I could help with?
there are things happening, but I don't think respectfully that you are able to help with anything right now.
I mean, I'm quite well versed, so I probably will have something that can help you. So if you do ever decide to take me up on it, you know where my room is.
Thank you for the offer, Uncle.
And then just walk up the stairs.
He still has he hasn't drinking it, but he still has that canteen of coffee that you dropped on the ground for him. He still has it. He is not drinking it.
Oko still has like he's remade all his coffee, but he has like the one empty canteen slot.
Yeah, he's been holding on to it. He hasn't drunk it, but it's there.
Because Hala's a thief.
He gave it to him.
To drink, not to keep.
He didn't say I have to drink it.
No, I didn't.
Okay, Ryu, you have roughly 5 minutes before the rest of them arrive.
Okay, Ryu's gonna walk into the room.
You walk in and you see Hector asleep on the couch, but like he was asleep. He's got like one eye open now. Ah,
Is the
yes,
one eye
yes,
open?
yeah.
That sounds right.
And he just like he gets up. He does the big man slow get up. Like, okay, Mr. Orvis, what is wrong? There's something urgent.
You know every night I use the sending spell to communicate with the old man.
Oh yes, yes. He's like fully wide awake now. Is he good? Is he okay? Did he send a message?
It didn't go through.
It did what?
So
That did
so
what?
as I'm sure you know, either he is gone to another plane for some reason, but he would never do that without informing me. He's dead, which is
Fair.
very unlikely, he says, laughing. Yeah.
If he's dead, we're all dead. Okay.
Or
Carry
someone
on.
is
Next.
blocking the spell. And then he will also say
I
that
see.
the other night he heard a very unfamiliar female voice tell him to go to, I forgot the place, but yeah, that place.
The magic place.
The Aether,
Yes,
the Aether magic region. Female voice, you said. Can you describe it for me?
he describes it.
No. Perfect. Sorry,
That's
chat.
the
I cannot
one.
do voices to save
That's
my
the
life.
one.
Lost!
That's the one.
Lost, bro.
That's how you play D&D, guys.
That's how
Describe
you
it,
play
He describes
D&D.
it.
I
That's
describe
what a
it.
DM does.
Ah, yes.
Oh.
From what you're describing, it
Uh-huh.
sounds like it's Melania.
I'm sorry, who?
Who?
It sounds like Melania, one of his comrades.
Melania?
Orko's just drinking, man.
Okay.
No. Who's
Not that
We're
one.
not doing this again.
Not that
Melania?
one. No, he said Melania, not Millennia.
That's true. He does say
Melania.
Look of trauma.
We can't. We actually can't. I've been through enough.
As soon as you mentioned Malenia, the
No,
viewers went up
Jim,
to 12, by
You
the
don't
way.
understand. I've wronged
Let's
him
go.
before with Millennia.
I've been through enough.
Uh,
Wronged him.
the names just happen to be similar. We're all
Yeah.
right. Hector goes on to say, yeah, the Star Scourge is quite familiar with your grandfather.
Okay, but that does not explain why someone is blocking the spell from going through tonight.
I don't know, but if those two are on the move, it's troubling. Give me a second while I just try and get some information. Hector turns, walks back, starts writing things down. He tears something in front of you and turns back to you as then the other three enter. Jace knocks. Mr. Hector, there are 3 more people who would like to see you. Hector just rubs his forehead. Send them in. I'm also. Oh God. Okay.
Ryu's gonna go and open the door, and he's gonna, as he opens the door, he's gonna look at these two, and he's looking at Jason like, yes.
Hala sees Ryu and he's like, "Oh, hi.
Oh, hey, man.
Is Hector there?
Yeah.
Okay. I need to speak with him."
Hector, can you come in?
Sure. Let them in. Why not?
He said sure.
Okay. And he doesn't move. He doesn't. He says,
Ryu
okay.
opens the door and does the gesture.
Then he walks through.
Oh, okay.
Jace walks in. Hector's like, Jace, you're dismissed. Jace stops. Oh, right. Turns. Walks back out. Close the door, Jace. Jace turns.
As I'm walking past
Door.
Ryu, I can leave if you'd rather, us not be here right now.
Oh no,
Like,
no.
I can wait.
It's not a personal matter. The world might be burning, so maybe you should hear about it.
Fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
My grandfather
How-
didn't pick up. He blue ticked me, so that's why I'm in here.
I didn't look like you, man. It didn't even send.
Technically,
Oh, yeah,
he
it was still
won
stuck
to
on the clock.
grade you.
It was
Yep.
still stuck on
Yeah,
the clock.
yeah.
Hala says nothing.
In that
to Hector.
moment, Oko is just realizing, how much Ryu doesn't realize how he's been there.
Yes. Oh, he has.
Oh.
Oh, Christ.
Chat,
He's
this is
just
all
gonna be
inside
like, "Oh,
stuff
that
from
sucks."
other campaigns.
And then he's
Yeah.
just gonna carry on.
Yeah.
Hala says nothing, and while it is still there, right?
It is still there.
He looks at Hector, holds out his hand up with the symbol showing, and says, "Is this a problem right now?"
Are we all gonna see it?
Yes.
Hector looks at you, says, "Well, I don't know if he looks to your left, sees Evangeline with the egg still in Evangeline's hand,
It's all
the egg
concentrated.
turned in your direction with the same symbol.
I have not looked at Evangeline this entire time.
Well, judging by that, I'd say something's going on.
And then he looks at
And-
Evangeline.
The egg is facing you.
And then I move around the room.
What is going on?
DM, can I Arcana check on the mark on Hala's hand?
The
I'm
first
looking-
one or the second one?
The second one? What do you mean the second one?
The one here or the one
crescent.
here?
The crescent.
Oh! I thought you meant the
One is
I took
his,
it-
right?
Yeah.
One is the crescent. You've seen it on his forehead before.
No.
He's
I'll
been-
ignore that one. That's his stuff.
Yeah.
The other one.
All right. Yeah. This would be a history check
Okay.
more than an arcana
Okay,
check.
no. The reason why Arcana I'm asking is because I'm specifically looking to see if my ring would help.
Oh. WhatsApp me the specifics of your ring again. Just a
Sure.
brief thing.
No, literally just screenshot the.
Yeah, do that. Yeah, sure, but you can give me an arcana check. It is glowing
Sure.
right now.
Let me just find my ring.
Um.
Inventory.
Been there, man.
So when Hala, when Hala, no, not when Hala, when Hector asks what's going on right now, Hala says, "How much do you know about me?"
Who are you again?
Just what you submitted in. Where did you sign up for the Adventurers Guild? 1 second.
Hector's just like, who are you again?
Mm.
Thanks, DM.
Okay, I'll check it right now. Hala's alive. He set off.
Allah's alive?
We don't read that out loud.
Yeah, no. Yeah, only one. Yeah, Where did you join?
Oh, you gave me that, not the other way around.
Yeah, I did and forgot to record it. Wonderful.
Mm.
Okay, let's just say you joined in the Skilla Kingdom because that's where the bunker and that was.
Okay.
So we go.
Yeah, you joined in the Skilla Kingdom, a branch of the Adventurers Guild, rose up quite quickly and diligently. An exceptional talent with infiltration and information gathering. Talented fighter.
Is
But
he
that's
reading all
about
of this right now?
It looks like he just took the highlights, the combat
Oh,
highlights. It's
okay.
Hector.
Can I speak to you in the private?
Sure. Give me 1 second. I'm just waiting on a reply.
He's like,
The man is overwhelmed.
Oh no, I'm sure he is.
Okay.
I'm overwhelmed too. Okay.
Give me an Arcana check, Oko.
Oh, Raju's gonna come up to you, Hala, and ask you if you're good, man.
25 DM.
I think I
You're
am.
looking at it. This isn't really anything mental, and as you're looking at it, you've been around magic formulas a lot. You see the beginnings, the very beginnings of a magic formula start to form in your mind as you're looking at it. You glance over at Evangeline's egg. Same magic formula, slight variation.
At least allow him to filter the communication.
At this point, it's gonna take you a bit more work. This is some high tier stuff. Probably even Arthur wouldn't be able to look at this at a glance. But something's ticking in your head. It's not hiding something. It's not sealing something. It's more like connecting something than it is actually.
Okay, well in that
doing
case my
anything
ring would
else.
be a bad idea.
Probably. Or a good idea. depending on if it works the way you think it does, you could stop one side of the connection.
I know somebody who might be able to help.
It's possible.
Okay.
As you'll do that, there's a flash of blue light as a scroll appears in Hector's hand. He opens it up. Da, 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 da. Oh, okay. So it looks like one of the researchers, a Walsh Greaves, went missing. And your grandfather, he was an acquaintance of your grandfather, and they went to go find him. Apparently, Walsh took in some kid, and he found something on the kid, and they went to figure it out.
Sounds like a
Oko
familiar
will
name.
just lift his hand up slowly.
Hector looks up. Yes.
Yeah, I know Walsh. I'm the kid.
Riley's gonna turn his
Oh.
head on a swivel, and then the question marks appears where his eyes should be.
Hector just tilts his head. I see. One moment. He goes and writes down another, he goes over 2 pages this time and just sends it over and is like, oh, I'm blowing through my stash of protection so quickly. He goes, takes another crystal ball, crushes it up, and you see this purple cube erupt in the room. Okay. Everybody take a seat. Let's figure this out.
Riley's sitting down.
Hala.
So,
Mage hand comes out.
Riley is going to sit right next to Oko.
Oh, start with
Mage hand comes
blasting.
out immediately.
Hala
So-
still covering his hand.
Why are you covering
Mr.
it, Hala?
Hala.
We all see it.
I know.
oh, I'm dropping the formalities here. Hala, Evangeline, you two have
Yeah.
some connection with this weird ass
I
mark that
knew
has
it!
appeared.
I knew it!
Yeah, the mark. That's the one.
Right. I'm assuming this is the egg that latched onto your hand.
Ah, yes. It
Right.
grew teeth.
Why does the front of that egg? Why are one and a half of the gashes glowing colors?
I have no idea.
Evangeline, do you have any idea?
Nope.
One of them
Okay.
were not glowing black until the mana left my hand, and now it is when it latched
Mr.
on to
Penn?
me.
Oko?
So something weird happened after the rift, that you should know about, Hector. So
Yes.
Evangeline had a weird aura,
Explosion.
fire around her.
Okay, magic.
In some of my poor judgment, I ingested a little bit. Seems to have affected some of my mana
Huh.
that I don't use all the time. I haven't looked into it properly yet.
And
But I will.
I passed out
I-
because of
I-
that explosion.
Okay, rewind 1 second.
thought he-
No one knows what the colors on the egg do. We table that.
Okay.
Oko, do you feel fine? Is your magic working properly? Does
my
your light?
magic's better than ever, but it does feel very similar to that red spot on the egg.
Okay, magic stuff. Tie that to that. Okay. Hala,
Yes.
you fainted when Evangeline transformed?
And then the symbol appeared, and then he shows the symbol again for a second when I woke up. Or, no, actually, it did not. The symbol appeared when I attempted to speak to my patron. And then it flashed, and then went away, and then things happened today, and then it's now there.
Okay. Curse, symbol, linked to a god. Did not show up when I popped my divine sense ball.
No, it did show up before you came in, though. It's the thing that spewed out black mana, right? Correct? Yeah.
Yeah. Your hand was glowing with
Yeah.
black mana.
I described the full hospital scene. Let's call
Yeah.
it.
I described
And
it.
The ha!
Okay, didn't show up. Your hand isn't an object. Maybe the divine sense ball didn't work properly. Either way, religion based. Religion based. Magic based. Looks at Oko, magic based. Okay.
Oko's
No
gonna
idea.
take out his scalpel and he's gonna cut his hand. And he's gonna say,
Oko.
Is that
speaking
that
of
safe?
that magic, watch this. And then he's going to take out one of the fingers and like put a drop of blood. And he's gonna
Is
make
that one
note
of the
of
troll fingers?
no, it's not. And he's gonna make note of
Oh,
like pointing out.
It's Jujutsu Kaisen!
Swallow it.
Eat it.
Yeah, you'll all watch as the blood hits the open wound. Evangeline, you feel a very familiar essence as the fire springs up, the little hint of gold, and it just eviscerates the troll blood, leaving the wound untouched.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, Hector, this is a serious bump to my research, so I'd like to know what it means.
Right, so that egg can somehow affect religion and pure magic, divine magic and pure magic. Layla, where are you? Layla pops open the communicator. Layla,
He's like a
Red.
child
Code Red.
looking for a lost parent.
Okay.
Layla,
Rudolph
Silas,
Folding
You need
Everest.
to see this shit.
Oh, Rudolph
Silas, are you
Folding
there?
Everest. Everest. Where are you?
it's
You need
it's
to
that
see
one
this shit.
it's that one session where I wasn't there and you guys got like transported.
Yes. Yes, it was. We needed the magician for the first time.
Oh Christ!
you see Hector slowly take the earring off, the headpiece off, just like fold it up. Okay. Table that for a second. 1 second.
Do we have enough room on these tables right now? What is happening?
No. No. Ryu. What was the last thing? Do you remember anything else your grandfather would have told you?
No, he spoke to me as normal. Although when I mentioned what happened with
Gosh,
Allah,
so
he
do you-
did not comment on it, which is weird.
Oko, Walsh.
You mentioned what happened to
From-
me.
Yes,
Hala turns to you, Ryu.
I mentioned.
You mentioned.
Just
Who
one
is
thing.
your grandfather?
Oh, you wouldn't know him. He's not that famous.
Why would he know me then?
He knows things. Lots of things.
Does he have a name?
You know, he does.
Uh-huh.
Hang on, I will. Did I?
It's just not that relevant.
I'll be honest
Would
with you, I
you-
forgot what his name was.
I will WhatsApp it to you if you want to drop it. It's up to you.
Oh, no,
I
he'd
would love a
drop it.
name drop. I would love a name drop right now.
Ryu would drop his name.
He says, I don't know who he says. Jack.
Oh, wait,
Not Jack.
What,
Jack.
what was he
Jack.
known as, Shaval? He was known as something.
Yeah, I'll send that as well.
Yeah, yeah.
As soon as I heard White Dragon, I'm like, the gold. He lives.
He lives. He lives.
I sent it.
Is that his nickname, Shaval?
Yes, that's his nickname.
Say it.
Oh,
Say the
no.
name. Tell us the name.
I think you would. The only way you would
Richard.
know him is as the natural disaster.
As as Ryu says that, that name, yeah, you all know that name. Even Evangeline, Annabeth has mentioned it before. One of the 5 strongest adventurers to ever currently exist. An extremely powerful martial fighter. He destroys mountains for fun.
You okay, Tim?
He's called a fucking natural disaster.
You just like me for real.
Listen, that's straight out of wrestling.
Yeah, that's true. It.
That's straight out of wrestling.
The way he'd love to be in a wrestling match.
Dude.
The
Cody
natural-
Rhodes has a Cody Rhodes has a
disaster.
move called the Beautiful Disaster.
Oh my god.
And as that name clicks, then you remember hearing the name Star Scourge. And yeah, that's also one of the top 5 strongest adventurers.
Of course.
Makes
Yeah,
Melania
sense.
Bastard.
the Star Scourge.
Does she have gravity magic?
Oh,
If so, I'm done, boys.
Yeah. No, I'm leaving.
taking my scroll of teleport and going home.
Carla's committing
I'm
suicide.
not even gonna. I'm telling you, boys, now. It's not happening.
Hala's committing suicide, and now I'm walking straight into that wall, and I'm not coming back.
I have
Straight
a
for it.
father to fight, bruh. Like, I ain't got time for this. Don't have time to be fucking with demigods. For what good reason?
No.
So,
No.
Hala,
No.
one of the top 5 strongest adventurers might know a thing or two.
Okay. Okay. You're the grandson of one of the top 5 strongest. I'm not saying
And-
his nickname.
Hey, Leland.
Grandson of the natural disaster?
Don't say it. Okay.
Yeah, it's Leland.
Leland could never.
Oh, you have no
Uh,
idea what Leland can do.
I don't want to know what Leland can
Hector
do.
just holds up his hand. Yes, yes, Ryu is quite strong in his own right.
The natural
Or
disaster.
Ryu turns to Hector and
From what I've been told.
he like whispers, he's like, was I not supposed to say that?
it kind of puts a target on your back from his enemies, although if you were harmed, he'd probably destroy half the kingdoms looking
Ryu
for
turns to
revenge.
Ryu turns to Olan and he's like, I have no grandfather.
Ah.
And he
Okay.
just sits there and with his eyes wide open and he's just sitting there.
Does he wink? Does he wink too? Feels like.
No, he doesn't wink.
Okay.
He just avoids eye contact with you completely.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay, getting back onto that thread. So, Oko, you know Walsh?
I do.
Walsh Greaves, Magic
I do.
Tower.
Yep, he's a very good friend of mine.
You were the kid he picked up a couple years ago?
Yeah, we had common interest.
Do you know what he found on or about you?
Found about me?
That's what the message said. Walsh sought out two of the top, well, one of the top strongest, and apparently another one was there. I don't know why they're moving together.
Maybe it's dangerous
If
enough to
in
need two of them.
response to that is a scary. I will literally shit my pants if that was the thought. Hector says that point blank straight to you, Hala.
What? Say hello?
I said maybe it's something that needs both of them.
Ryu looks at you and his face is just like a face of someone that is
I
terrified.
mean, I cannot think of something that requires 2 millennia to get done. There's nothing. It does not exist.
Maybe it's 2 other millennials. Who knows, man?
From where?
There's 5 of them. There's 5 of them. There's 3 more.
To put it in perspective, Hala, the natural disaster can kill me with a punch. Easily.
Okay.
Ryu looks at Hala, like dead in the eyes, like blank expression. He's like, "Who's that?"
It's all right, Ryu. You let it out of the bag. It's okay. It's done.
And he just looks defeated after that.
It's fine, Ryu. I have no idea
So-
anything about a grandfather that you.
Walsh
are
never
under.
told me anything, Hector. Which is weird because the whole point he was researching with me was to help me.
Oh, okay.
Like, if he
all right.
found a breakthrough, I would have been the first person. I would have known before you did.
That sounds right. Researchers, forgive me for saying, very eccentric and tight-closed group. Maybe it was a theory. He didn't want to give you hope.
Did he say where he was headed?
No, I'm hearing this as third-party news at best. This is coming from the Crowley Intelligence Network. I do know they were headed to one of the high magic regions, the Aether region.
Aether region?
Yes.
Ryu will pipe up, and he was told by the female voice, which he's going to say it like that, the female voice, to go to what is it again? Rank
Aether
B.
region.
Rank B.
She said around rank B, and you should survive.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Hector rubs his temples. He goes and pulls out a map, spreads it on the table. If you guys see the territory map I gave y'all, the weirdly done one. So, the Aether region is the.
Tim, pull it up.
Well,
Yep, coming.
Yeah, put it on stream.
The Aether region. Let me know when it's on stream.
Sharing.
No, we're all just looking at Hala's face right now.
There we
Yeah.
In full.
go. Mm-hmm.
Still looking at you, Hala.
Oh.
It's on stream.
We good?
Yep.
Okay. The Aether region is that big dark blue spot in the top right-hand corner. Yeah. It was a S-class rift that broke and released a. Give me 1 second. I'm forgetting the names. It's like I haven't been a dungeon master for years now. No, I need to specifically search 5e. Oh my god. Right. It's a rank S rift that released an ancient ice dragon. I believe her name was Vraska? Vraska of the Ice Fang.
Oh, great.
Vraska was supposedly killed afterwards. This all happened about 100 years ago or so. But that whole area is the reason we have a snowy expanse. That top right area specifically, riff with lightning storms and blizzards. You would need to be around B rank, have that amount of experience and just magical capacity to even survive there without freezing over.
Well, that's
Ice.
where I'm headed.
Rasta was an ice dragon.
I-
A white dragon. Correct.
Yes. See, the thing is, she's classified as a ancient white dragon, but anyone who has any record of Vraska says the skin was more transparent blue than anything. You don't think, and like a light bulb clicks in Hector's head.
Mm-hmm.
Raju
that
shoots
the-
a light above his head.
You don't think that the white dragon that attacked here had anything to do with?
That's where I was going.
Oh, come on. No. Okay.
Did it shoot ice?
It did.
Raju
I
gets
mean, do
both his
you
hands
know of
together.
another S-class dragon rift?
Not one that we're aware of. Rifts pop up from time to time that we can't identify in time. They break, and that's how.
Raju's
That's all
gonna.
well and good, but
How
let me
old was?
ask you this, Hector. Why attack the training camp?
That I have no idea on, and even myself, as a non-intellectual, I find it weird.
Raju's gonna
Do
ask
you-
Hector where's his axe.
Lodged in the leg of that white dragon.
No,
No,
but he knows
can you
where
sense
the
it?
axe is. Where is the dragon?
It was headed roughly in the direction north,
Did you?
and then I lost contact.
Did you hear anything? Hala says to Hector. Did you hear anything about people controlling the dragon?
No, it didn't look like. See, that's the thing. It didn't look like it, but the dragon acted weirdly. So I could not rule out that possibility. I just
And
didn't want to.
You said there were no fatalities, right?
None, just heavy injuries.
And no one's missing?
No one's missing. Well, No, no one's missing. There are some dead, the trainees that went into the Hydra Rift. Well, the Hellhound Rift that became a Hydra Rift.
But none of the staff, right?
Not that I'm aware of. Why?
No, just asking.
All right.
Because I'm seeing shit, man.
Hmm. I don't know what to believe or not.
Okay. So Walsh discovered something, went to investigate it, called in a favor from the natural disaster, who then either by chance or not called in the Star Scourge. Okay. I would suggest you guys head to the place with the most information, Vale Tara, the magic tower. Oko, I think you would be able to get into at least Waltz's residence.
Yeah, I've been.
Maybe that might provide some more hints. As for the thing is, religion is weird around here. He thinks for a second, pulls out another list. He looks at it. You know what? There is a newly formed religion. They're called the Chaos Sect.
No. Thala says no, he doesn't hear more. No, thank you.
I understand, but
His chair.
hear me out. They believe in the essence of chaos itself as a way for people to strengthen themselves, and through hardship you get stronger.
Heard it before.
I have heard that there is a team within the Chaos Sect that protects itself, that deals heavily with curses. They have recently opened a branch in Vale Tara. Might be worth a look.
Hala just nods, says nothing else.
You know what? I'm gonna speed up. By tomorrow, I will have your licenses and the reward. I would suggest you all stick together to figure this out. Oko, the teleportation scroll, I have made inquiries but received nothing back yet. I will let you know if and when things appear.
Thank you.
Okay, for now, go get some sleep. Hala, you would like to talk privately. I'm up for that. If there is anything else, Rairu, I will contact you about your grandfather if I hear anything.
Alright, he's not worried. If he heard the old man's going to do it, he really doesn't. It's fine.
Yeah, I can see where that would come from. Yeah. I will pass on messages nonetheless. Evangeline, keep getting stronger, keep doing what you're doing.
Go stand up and just give Hector a nod, give a loud nod, and just walk out.
Yep, right.
Because I trust Rairu is, joining.
Evangeline, are you, what are you gonna do? So,
I'm gonna leave Hala
okay.
for the first time.
For the
Sad
first
day. A tear rolls down
And
Evangeline's helmet.
the first and the last time.
Yeah,
Oh.
Evangeline walking out that office easy
Yeah.
like Sunday morning playing in the background.
yeah.
As the door closes, anyone on the outside, that door does not budge if you try to move it again.
I wouldn't
And
try
you,
to,
Oko, you do remember that a spell was cast by
Yeah.
Hector. He burst a orb that
That I
created
was
this like
paying attention.
soundproof cube.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hala, what is it you would like to talk about?
So, what do you know? Did we name the clan I was from my
We
surname?
did.
the natural disaster.
The natural
Natural
disaster.
disasters.
No.
The natural disasters.
I will screenshot this and send it to you.
Okay.
1 moment, camera off for 420 break. I'm still here.
I don't see you, man.
I mean, it's.
I would never.
Are we
Hey,
still
it's
ending the
literally
stream
Oko,
at 10?
Yeah, I think so, Rajpal.
I think we're gonna try to, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
Okay.
assume after Hala is done.
Mm-hmm.
It's on the second line of the picture I sent you, Hala.
Okay.
If you want to change it to your surname, go ahead. Otherwise, that's the one that works with the story.
How do you pronounce that?
The first two, space, the rest of it.
Wait, where am I looking?
Second line,
Oh, Liena?
yeah.
Liena?
Yeah.
Okay. I look at him and say, "What do you know of the Liena clan?"
Uh, Hector's gonna take a huff. I've heard the name, but surprisingly not much. Something to do with the goddess of the moon.
Mm-hmm. Do you know what they practiced?
Moon worship, I guess. There was an incident. Oh, I don't know. It might have passed me at some point. No, please, fill me in. What does this have to
It's
do with you?
fine. There isn't much. I guess, well, I'm not the last, but I'm one of the last two members of that clan.
Oh, okay, yes, the moon symbol means more now.
Mm-hmm.
Did
And
your
I guess
clan deal with curses or anything of the like?
not exactly. I guess in that same vein, what do you know about werewolves? And then he gives him a very pointed look.
Uh, some are weak as shit. They slice apart easy. Some are very strong. The
Mm-hmm.
strongest werewolves contend with the strongest vampires, so yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, the higher tier werewolves, you
See
need
Oko's face, but I just raised my eyebrow like the rock.
the higher tier werewolves, you need silver magical weapons to harm them. Like
Mm-hmm.
ordinary magical weapons just don't cut it.
Ryu turns
Mm-hmm.
back and quickly and looks at the door.
He feels like a little tingle in the back of his neck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lust for blood, kind of a Oh,
Are we tying things together? I see.
I see. Sorry, I am a little slow. Not gonna lie.
Mm.
Okay, sure. We have had some. Actually, one of the Crowley members is a lycanthrope himself. But
Oh,
sure. Is there anything I can help you with? Would you like me to put you in touch with Sebas?
that may actually help a lot. It's just this, and he points at the symbol, seems to have something to do with that this
I
evening.
am so sorry. The symbol is unique. I've seen it before, but like I said, I flipped through a book and just chucked it in a pile for firewood.
Mm-hmm.
Where was I? Uh,
As you should, by the way.
Mm,
Yeah, makes
I
sense.
was actually I was out near. There was a. Come to think of it, it did look like a church on the outskirts
mm,
of the Skilla Kingdom about 8 years ago.
that sounds about right. Um, None of that matters. It's just I seem to be having trouble shifting,
I
and
think you would need to talk to Sebas
mm-hmm,
if it has to
mm-hmm,
do with the werewolf stuff.
I think so too.
He was last seen or heard from in the Peregrine
Last
Kingdom.
scene!
He was taking on a B rank gate with his team.
His last scene is
Uh,
off.
Mm,
that was about a week ago. So if anything, he should. B rank gates get a bit weird. Some of them are time sensitive. This one I know for a fact is a lock gate. So they are locked in there until they either die or finish it. Um, should
mm.
take him about 2 weeks based on the magical energy recordings if nothing goes wrong, which, Rift.
Do you have any way for me to contact him?
Not until he gets out, no.
Or
Should take about 2 weeks max.
could you? How would I meet up with him?
I will send you a message when he's available
Okay.
and
I
arrange
would
a meeting for you.
I would appreciate that very much.
Anything you can do to help the young adventurers stabilize and get stronger, we need it.
I guess so. Um, while we are speaking about looking for people,
Sure.
do I have that guy's name, Mr. DM?
Mr. DM.
I'm
Mr.
pretty
DM.
sure it was up to
Did
you.
you?
Did I?
I will
No, I
double
said you
check.
could. I said you could give him a name.
If I
The
did.
last time Shafal named someone, he came out as the
Oh,
natural
man.
disaster man.
Hey! Your grandfather chose that name himself.
Name him Herman.
I'm not naming him Herman
Why?
because Herman sounds like a nice name.
So?
He's not a nice person.
They name him Herman.
I don't want to name Herman.
Halan knows what he looks like, cannot remember his name.
Oh, I don't know his name.
Oh,
No.
Okay.
Draw him, sketch it.
I draw him out. Joking.
You do know what he is in reference to you.
But he doesn't know anything about my clan and stuff, so he wouldn't know anything in reference
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah.
Never mind. The other person I'm looking for that I mentioned earlier was the other remaining member, my grandfather.
I can put out some feelers. I've been
Riley looks
around a
back
while.
again.
I have contacts.
I really suggest you don't do that.
All right, sure. Look, if you're looking for a missing person, does this person kidnapped, ran into a rift, want to be hidden, or anything like that? How did they end up disappearing?
Your guess would be as good as mine.
Okay, there's 2 areas I can think of just off the bat. One would be they went into one of the religious sects and just vanished inside there,
That
or
sounds like something
they
to do.
went to the strait or the homestead. The strait is more unruly. The homestead is more organized.
Can I like sense his general direction?
At times.
Can I now? Especially with
now.
the symbol glowing. Nothing from this.
Nothing.
Okay.
that's interesting.
Okay. Thank you, Hector.
My bet, honestly, would be on the strait. If you don't, so if people want to disappear before they hit the homestead, they erase their identity in the strait.
It's been a while though.
Yeah. No, I could try if you give me a description, put some feelers out. But if you want to keep it that way, sure.
If you start looking for him, he'll know you're looking for him, and that's a problem.
If he's that skilled, then yeah, he would definitely have headed to the strait at some point in his life.
Okay.
All information passes through the strait at one point or another.
Okay. How dangerous is the strait? What
Oh,
rank would I need to be?
It's completely lawless. Rank doesn't really matter. You could travel there. Pickpockets, assassinations, murder. There are no laws there. No one governs it. There is a ruling council, apparently. Even we have very little information on there and the activities that go on there. Slavery runs rampant. Exchange of exotic pets. Exchange of rift crystals, which that's its own problem. Basically, a black market underground area.
Okay.
Oko's got some gold burning a hole in his pocket.
Right.
Okay. Thank you, Hector. This has been helpful, I guess.
It has been.
Coffee beans must be insane.
It has been a night, and you look up at the clock. You'll have been there for a good, not just you, but the whole team as well, have been there for a good 3 hours, you going on 4 hours now.
Mm-hmm. Once again, you didn't hear anything about, people disappearing after that dragon attack, or anything about.
No news reached my ears. Layla is out hunting it as we speak, or like just marking it and scouting.
Okay.
Hopefully I'll hear from her soon.
That should be all from me then. From what you said earlier, I'm assuming we passed.
Oh yes, 100%. Especially considering it was on the verge of mutation and some things might not have been right. There's been a little extra added to y'all's bonus.
Okay. Sure. And then he stands up, getting ready to leave.
All right. Yeah, you make your way out. Jace nods at you
I ignore Jace.
on the way out.
Good for you, Hela.
I'm
As
not
you
looking at
should.
Jace.
As you
This guy's
should.
useless. Absolutely
These
not.
fucking sorcerers, I swear.
Okay, wow. We both
These
practice magic,
magicians,
Oko.
man.
Calm yourself.
These magicians.
No. There's levels, okay? You get people who are good at using magic, and then you get.
Jace.
Hey, the Star Scourge can use magic.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, that will speedrun unless anyone wants to do anything that night, like as they go to bed.
That night's fine.
I would like to sleep normally, please.
Y'all all have a very restful sleep, but nothing
Oh
weird.
no, Raju's sleeping like a baby.
Dude, Opal's caffeine free today. He's not moving. He's not moving.
Evangeline, you do your trance.
Yeah.
Hala, getting somewhere, maybe like half a step forward, gives you
Is
some
the-
form of peace.
Is the symbol still there?
Oh yeah, it's
I
still on
would
your
like
hand.
to use my earring to
Disguise self.
disguise it out, just to
Sure,
look normal.
it's done. It's done.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. The next morning, Jace like hurries out, meets you guys in the cafeteria. Actually, he peeks out the door and just like waves at all four of you to just come closer to him.
I ignore him.
Raju gets up and walks closer.
No, when Rari wakes up, I wake up.
Okay, this is, and he like flips over and hands Ryu like 4 bags, and each bag has a little medallion with the guild symbol on it. It's just like a think of the Assassin's Creed symbol,
Yeah.
but upside down and complete the circle.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It has a big bronze D on the tag itself,
Mhm.
and that's your
Yeah,
D rank identification.
Mm-hmm.
Say it, Tim.
I've said nothing. I'm not saying anything.
All right,
Smile
chat.
says
Everyone
it all,
knows.
Tim.
Everyone knows Cat
I
King.
mean, if it has a big proud D on it, just give it to me.
It's
I'm
big
not-
and
I'm not
bronze,
saying
man. It's big
Big and bronze, man.
No.
not
He'll be
saying
back. He's changing his picture.
Am
I'm not
I?
saying it.
Okay. Inside
I
the
earned that
pouch.
GDM.
Of course you did, buddy. Of course you did.
Mhm. We all did, Oko. We all did.
We all did.
We all did together as a team.
And we've had to wait 3 days.
We had,
Right?
Just
No,
for them
no,
to give
no.
it to us.
We got it early. We got it early.
Inside
it
that
early.
pouch is 20 platinum and 100 gold.
How much is platinum? What's the conversion rate?
10 gold.
10 gold? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay.
It was a bit more than you would normally get, but based on everything that's going on, compensation was noted.
Okay.
Considering the
How much
amount
did we
you'll
get
killed
again?
as well. Roughly 400 gold, but 20 in platinum. No, sorry, 300. 20 in platinum, 100 in gold.
Nah, I
Yeah,
heard 400.
300 gold.
I heard 400, guys.
No.
I don't know about you guys. I heard 400 gold.
He did,
Okay.
He did say 400 gold.
He did, yeah, he did.
Shh.
Yeah.
He did.
I will minus 100.
Oh, so it's
much gold
300
was
now.
it?
Okay.
How much
So it's
gold was
300
it?
now. Okay.
20 platinum, man.
20 platinum and 100 gold.
Hala looks around at everyone. It's like, oh, so are we adventurers now?
I mean, looks like.
Ryu says, I think we're adventuring.
Hmm?
Jace pipes up, y'all are D-rank adventurers.
No one asks you, Jace.
Ryu gives him a look and lightning flashes in his eyes.
Jace just, I'll be going now.
Mm.
Turns and walks away.
Oko with his childishness will be like, okay, guys, come on. Let's rank these Ds. And he'll walk out the door.
Ryu's like, these nuts.
Hala hasn't finished his food. He's going back to eat. He's ignoring these two. Damn that, whatever that was.
That's what Ryu was
Hala,
talking about.
as you
He's-
go back to eat, the lunch lady's
I'm not looking at her. I'm not looking at her. I'm not looking at her. I don't want to see her. I don't want to see her face. I've never made eye contact with her after that day.
Have a good day, sir.
Mm-mm.
You hear behind you.
I'm never coming back here again.
This was a temporary training camp.
I hope so.
You might meet her again
gonna say,
someday
you're probably
at
gonna
a
see her.
tavern.
You're probably gonna see her again.
You know, one of those scenes where I have like a vision of like from my patron, like when I'm freaking out, she's gonna show up being the one to like deliver it to me.
No,
Watch her
she's
be,
gonna
watch
end
her
up
be
being
the
your
one
patron,
that
man.
like gets kidnapped and interrogated.
Oh god, watch
Oh,
it be my
no.
fucking patron.
Oh no.
That's the form your patron takes.
Oh, I'll just like quit.
Nah, you wouldn't.
I'll just
Listen, bro. Sometimes you get to a point in life where your patron's doing the bullshit, where you have to just cut your losses and go paladin.
yeah, right.
You
Like
just
I'll just
have to,
change.
bro.
I'll just
You
change.
just have to.
No, I'll shift and let it take over.
Yeah, just leave. Just let it. Let it
Just let
happen.
loose,
You know what?
man.
Okay.
Oh,
Just
Yeah,
that
let
would be
it all
fun.
out. Just let it all
That
out.
would be fun.
You know
I
what?
mean,
do that.
seriously, if you've been doing business for like what 10 plus years, now your patron's acting a fool.
10 plus years? 10? He said 10. My entire fucking life.
Please, if you ever do decide to just let it go and leave, do it in Evangeline's presence.
Oh, Christ.
You know what? I think he wouldn't have a choice.
That's true.
That's
Evangeline would
true.
be right there
Yeah.
waiting.
Evangeline is sticking to you like glue now.
Oh, yay.
Especially since Hector has confirmed that Evangeline was right.
Yay.
Yay.
Joy.
Okay, so that is the end of episode 6.
Hey,
You
we're
guys have-
adventurers. We've left the
We're
training camp.
We
adventurers.
are adventurers.
You have